Get your brains on. I feel like I was going to ask you something too, Dan, but I don't remember what.
I'd buy that for $1.
29 months. Thank you, Dan. Let's open this thing up. You guys, I don't know if you guys can handle this. Right, wrong VirtualBox window. We want this one. No. That one. There it is. Boo doo 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 boo boo. Oh, it's probably getting too much of it, isn't it? Shoot. Well, let's start up the game and then we can, you guys can watch it while I crop it. Sto chico pervet.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.
So Johnny Gilbert reads everything in here. He reads every clue. And Alex is in here too. It's pretty cool. All right, so what should we do first? We got normal game, solo game, tournament of champions, career statistics, and take the contestant exam. I don't know, I kind of feel like you should take the contestant exam first, maybe.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Trebek, and welcome to the Jeopardy contestant exam. In some ways, this is tougher than the actual show because there are 50 questions in 50 different categories.
What?
Fortunately, though, you don't have to get all of them right. A score of 35 or over is considered a passing grade here, so good luck to you. I'll talk to you again right after the test.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. I'll be reading you the questions for the Jeopardy test.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Barb.
As Alex mentioned, there are 50 questions in all. Good luck. Let's get started.
I don't know how to, use this here.
Religion. In 1875, this woman published Science and Health, the basis of her religion.
I don't know, man. I wasn't around back then. Who? Jane Goodall. I don't know any, I have no clue who that could even be.
English Lit. He wrote the 1891 novel Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
Man, I'm going to fail. Tess of the D'Urbervilles? It sounds French. 1891. Hemingway? It sounds made up.
Playwrights. This Fences playwright won a 1990 Pulitzer Prize for the piano lesson.
Why does he have to do stuff like this? I don't know anything about plays. Who's the guy who wrote all the plays? Tennessee Williams.
World capitals. It's the capital of Bulgaria.
Oh, man. I don't know. Little Bulgaria.
Broadway musicals.
I know it's true.
Bebe Neuwirth won a 1997 Tony for playing Velma, a murderess in this revival of a Bob Fosse musical.
Scooby Doo. No, it's Chicago. I'm not gonna get a single one right.
In 1996, this wife of a politician published a visual diary, a collection of her photos.
1996, eh? Nancy Reagan. I feel like Hillary. That's too. Well, it could be. I don't know. Let's do Nancy.
U.S. athletes. Her gold medal vault at the 1984 Olympics was a perfect 10.
Oh, shoot. Which one was that? That was, is that Nadia? Or was that Mary Lou Retton? Yeah, I think Nadia Comaneci was first.
The Bible. Pharaoh's daughter hired this child's natural mother, Jochebed, to be his nurse.
Moses? Jesus? It's mother. Famous women in the Bible. Mary.
The Oscars. In 2000,
oh, I know this
she
one.
won a Best Actress Oscar for Boys Don't Cry.
I don't know if it's 1L or 2, but I know this one. Boom. Mm.
Modern literature. You Can't Keep a Good Woman Down is a book of stories by this author of The Color Purple.
Oprah? Did she write that? Or she was in it? I think she was in it.
Shakespeare. This title character imprisons his brother, the Duke of Clarence, in the Tower of London.
I don't know Shakespeare. King Lear.
Ballet.
Ballet.
This 1942 Agnes de Mille ballet, danced to music by Aaron Copland, has a cowgirl as its heroine.
Oklahoma.
French artists. We know he painted the absinthe drinkers, even though they weren't wearing tutus.
French artist. Van Gogh. Degas. Van Gogh's not French. Degas. Yeah, thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
Tennis, anyone? It's the affectionate term for a score of 0.
Love. Yay! Sports.
Operas. Cho-Cho-San is the heroine of this Puccini opera.
The Barber.
We did it.
Of Seville.
TV
That's
actors
my
and
score.
roles. He's famous for playing.
Hey, look!
Dr.
Hey, we were
Niles
just talking
Frasier.
about. Let's just talk about Frasier. Is Niles is the brother though, and that's oh, geez, he was just in the Wet Hot American Summer thing. Come on, I know this. I shouldn't need to look at chat. I have to look at chat. Hi, yeah, he was just. I just watched him live like the other day. David Hyde Pierce.
Power dining. Whether you prefer beluga or sevruga, it's the specialty of Petrosian on New York's West 58th Street.
Whale? Beluga whale?
Bodies of water. The Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers empty into this bay.
I don't know any bays. Hurricane Bay. That's my favorite bay.
Black America. This Democrat said in
Palm Bay.
1988, "We are all precious in God's sight. The real Rainbow Coalition."
Oh, so that must have been Dukakis. Oh, it was Jesse Jackson who said that? Dang it.
Nicknames. It's nicknamed the Cyclone State and the Sunflower State.
Sunflower State. The Sunshine State. Cyclone. Arizona?
The Civil War.
Oh, there's 50 of these freaking
In
questions,
May
by the way.
1861, the Confederacy moved its capital from Montgomery to this city.
Mobile? I only know like two. I was trying to stay inside of
Around the
Alabama.
USA, there's a 2,000-pound pillar of salt in the New York State Museum. In this
They spelled museum wrong.
city.
They spelled museum wrong. I'm smarter than Jeopardy. New York State Museum. I mean, just Albany? I mean, is it just that easy?
Crossword clues F. Just or just blonde. 4 letters.
Something's just, it's fair. Fair.
Movie classics. He was Maureen O'Hara's leading man in the 1952 John Ford film The Quiet Man.
What was that guy's name who was in everything? Clark Gable.
Foreign currency. To protest apartheid, many countries began banning this country's Krugerrand in 1985.
Well, the only apartheid I know is South Africa.
Politics. This publisher spent about $76 million before dropping out of the 2000 presidential race.
Was that Larry Flint?
Organizations.
Perot's not a publisher.
Sergeant Shriver became the
He didn't
first
drop out
director
either.
of this humanitarian organization
That was earlier.
in 1961.
Sergeant Shriver was the first director of this humanitarian organization. Habitat for Humanity. I don't think that's right. Yeah, P Square. That makes more sense to be.
Female singers. Mariah Carey sang When You Believe with this diva, Dionne Warwick's cousin.
Oh, that's Whitney. Boom.
Fashion statements. To be discharged or dismissed is to get this piece of footwear.
Booted. The boot.
Rhyme time. A Budweiser for Bambi.
A deer. A deer beer.
Fashion designers. Famous
Hey, Tato.
last name
Hey,
of
Rayo.
designer Donatella, who heads the fashion house founded by her late brother.
Versace.
Mythology. Nekbet, the vulture goddess, protected the upper part of this country.
The vulture goddess? I don't know, man. Sounds like Egypt to me. Hey, we all agree.
Travel USA. Steamboat Springs.
Hey,
in
Steamboat
this
Springs!
state is nicknamed Ski Town, USA.
Guys, my cousin's in chat. He got married in Steamboat Springs. Can you believe that? He's right here to confirm it. I was there.
Before and after. Culture Club singer who penned 1984.
Something Orson Welles? No, George. Who was George? Boy George. Who wrote the book though? Who wrote the book? Orwell. That's it. I think Orson Welles because like Orwell. Boy George Orwell.
Fish anagrams. Lee prefers this slippery fish to any other.
Eel.
Gee whiz. It's the waste matter left by pelicans and penguins, as well as bats.
Guano.
Word origins. The name of this food of the gods is from the Greek for immortal.
Manna. Is that with one in or two? I'll do one. Whatever.
The planets. Its mass is more than twice the mass of all the other planets combined.
Well, that must be Jupiter. I mean, does Jupiter have mass? It's like a gas giant. Don't know how that works.
Nutrition. Night blindness may come from a deficiency in this vitamin, also called retinol.
A. Vitamin A.
Television. In 1998, Brian Dennehy made his first appearance as David Spade's firefighter dad on this hit sitcom.
David Spade had a sitcom in 1988? 1998? Dude. Tommy Boy. Just Shoot Me? Oh man, I forgot all about that existing. All right, I'll take it. I'll take that one from chat. Good job, Eddie.
American Poets. This poet, who was out of the mainstream, lived at 280 Main Street in Amherst, Massachusetts.
I didn't even... Edgar Allan Poe. He lived in Baltimore, right?
Architecture. From 1984 to 1989, 4 pyramids were erected between this museum's Pavilion Denon and Pavilion Richelieu.
The Louvre. The Louvre.
Animal groups. You might find a skulk of these animals near your henhouse.
I mean, it must be foxes. What is fox? It says what is. What are foxes?
Holidays. National UNICEF Day coincides with this other holiday.
Isn't that my United Nations Day?
Composers. In 1928, this American wrote his tone poem, An American in Paris.
Yeah, this is for PC. This is Jeopardy 2003. We're doing the contestant exam. Americans writing poems? I don't know, man.
Foreign phrases. Often describing a first-class cook, this French term literally means blue ribbon.
Nestria's going to know this. All right, I'm stealing it from Nestria. Nestria's French.
Proverbs. Fields have eyes, and woods have these. Walls have them too.
Walls have ears.
Birds. The emperor type of this flightless bird can stay underwater for 18 minutes.
A penguin. Of course.
Games. Round the clock is a type of this game played in pubs and pizza parlors.
Darts.
Royalty. King Pedro IV of Portugal was also Emperor Pedro I of this South American country.
What's that? Yeah, let's go with Brazil. They speak Portuguese, right?
Oh, you didn't pass. I'm sorry.
Dude,
But come
27?
back and try again anytime.
Guys, we got 27.
Long.
Oh, it won't even tell us the answers? I don't even know which ones I got right. It said I got 27? That can't be true. Hey, I'm pretty happy with that, considering we missed like the first 10. Now, he said you need to get 35. I did steal a few answers from chat too, though. No, I won't even tell you. What's up, Nick? All right, so let's do a game here. I'll let chat help me when we play a normal game more so than I did there.
Normal game. Okay, so how many people out there?
Do I say 1 and then versus
Type in
CPU?
your name, player 1. Player 1.
Oh, wait.
Key.
No, go back.
If you'd like, you can also
Oh, here it
use
is.
your mouse to
Yeah.
write down your name.
You could draw. You can draw. Can I draw? So can we draw a? Let's see. How's that? That look good? It's supposed to be a Dr. Pepper can. Did I get? I crashed the game. That's not good. I have a backup plan if this game doesn't work, but I kind of thought since we got that far, this game was
Hi,
going to work.
folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way. Normal game? Okay, so how many people out there? Player 1?
Okay, so it saves that.
Player 1, here's your buzz-in key.
Spacebar, okay? Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
World's
First
most
round
famous
categories
Canadian.
are as follows.
The Atlantic Ocean. It's in the book. Notice the quotation marks. Classic Disney films. The written word. BC women. And our last category is He's My Vice President.
Could this go any slower?
All right, let's get things underway, player 1.
Yeah, let's do it. I gotta click on here.
Player 1, you choose.
All right, Atlantic Ocean.
This expensive treat seen here may be the eggs of the North Atlantic lumpfish. Read the label.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Must be caviar.
Player 3.
Hey, come on, player
What
3.
is
Give me.
caviar?
Precisely.
And they even recorded the
Pick again.
other players. Wow.
The Atlantic Ocean. For 400?
Of the Earth's oceans, the Atlantic ranks here in size.
Player 1.
Second.
Hey, you're correct.
Thanks, Alex.
In 1932, she crossed the Atlantic alone in 13 hours, 30 minutes.
Player 1.
Amelia Earhart. Did I spell that right? Eddie's got a D in there. Like that? It has like, it'll take it.
Precisely.
Ooh,
Pick
precisely.
again.
I love that they have all these things recorded.
In July 1866, one of these was laid across the Atlantic by the Great Eastern Steamer.
Telecommunications cable.
Anybody? Player 1.
Like just a cable? Transmission cable? Communication cable?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it was for like Morse code and stuff, but definitely.
Player 1, you choose.
I need that to like pop up on my screen. Like, that's got to be something that can happen. Definitely.
This sea that lies between the Azores and the West Indies is named for the brown gulfweed floating in it.
Anyone at all?
Is that the Dead Sea?
This is the correct
Oh,
question.
Sargasso. I'm glad I didn't buzz in. Man, they don't give you much time here. You can actually extend the time in the options. All right, it's in the book.
The 1997 Greater LA edition had 17 columns of Smith's and 20 columns
Telephone
of
book.
Rodriguez's.
Player 1.
What is the telephone book?
Yes.
Yes. What's up, Big Al? Definitely.
It can mean an insect or a person who devours volume.
We did it.
An insect?
Anybody?
Oh, a bookworm.
Player 3.
Dang it. I didn't think about
Bookmite.
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
Bookmite?
Anybody? Player 1.
They programmed in a wrong answer that bad?
Precisely. Pick again.
And Alex is a pro.
Bob Hoskins' father was a bookkeeper, and Peter O'Toole's father had this racier profession.
Player
A
3.
bookie?
What is book salesman?
Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Nobody?
We could try.
Player 1.
We could try a bookie.
Definitely.
Aimed at women, it's the biggest selling U.S. magazine that fits the category.
Red
3.
book?
What is Red Book?
Ah, shoot.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Pick again.
Let's do classic Disney films. For 200.
This film about a flying elephant inspired a ride at Disneyland.
Player 1.
I like playing on this because
Yes.
I have a keyboard here. I dug this keyboard, this 20-something-year-old keyboard out of my closet. I don't have to. I have some PS1 games
Player
too,
1, you
but
choose.
Chim Chim Cheree. This film featuring chimney sweeps
Mary
swept
Poppins.
up 13 Oscar nominations.
I shouldn't say it out loud. It's
Player
gonna
one.
It's gonna steal it.
Precisely. Pick again.
Could be Otasso. Could be. I mean, we did a Regis Philbin thing. I mean, Alex
Player one, you
Trebek is
choose.
definitely in the same.
This 1961 film was the first to feature a magical substance called flubber.
It
Player
wasn't
three.
Flubber?
What is the absent-minded professor?
Oh, right. I've seen that movie.
Hey, you're correct.
Hey.
I'll take BC Women for 200.
Wife of Akhenaten and mother of 6, she wasn't just another pretty bust.
Well, we can just sit this column out.
Player two?
Who was Nefertari?
No. I'm sorry. Anybody? This is the correct question.
They even pronounced it wrong.
Let's go for the written word for 200.
This Mark Twain boy appeared on the sidewalk with a bucket of whitewash and a long-handled brush.
Player one.
Yes.
Yes. Let's get back to Disney.
Much of the music for this 1959 film, including the song Once Upon a Dream, was adapted from an 1890
Must be
ballet.
Fantasia?
Player two?
What is Sleeping Beauty?
Exactly.
Yeah,
How
mobile's
about
delayed.
He's my vice president. For 200?
Nelson A. Rockefeller.
Player three.
Who is Gerald Ford?
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Wow, I had no freaking idea. I never
He's
heard that
my
before in
vice
my life.
president for 400.
Hubert H. Humphrey.
Anyone?
I mean, I could guess, but I'd just be wasting. I mean, it could be Taft,
This is the correct question.
Johnson. Man, that's.
He's my vice president.
I don't know vice presidents at
for
all.
600.
Apparently,
Hannibal Hamlin.
we had a
Player
Hannibal.
two?
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
Hey, you're correct.
Really, Lincoln? We don't. Even,
I'll
we don't
try
even know
The
Lincoln's
written
VP.
word for 400.
His letter
Amazing.
to the Thessalonians, written about 51 AD, is considered the earliest New Testament writing.
Player two?
Moses.
Who was Paul?
Precisely.
Oh yeah, Moses is
Pick again.
Old Testament.
The written word for 600.
Queequeg, a tattooed cannibal, is Starbuck's harpooner aboard the Pequod in this 1851 novel.
It's got to be Moby Dick, right? I'm buzzing in.
Player one.
Yes.
Disney.
Among the babes in Babes in Toyland are Anne Gillian as Bo Peep and this Mouseketeer as Mary Contrary.
Bro, I don't know.
Anyone?
Mouseketeer.
Player two?
Britney Spears.
Who is Darlene Gillespie?
Good guess. But it's not what we're looking for.
Annette
Anyone at
Funicello.
all?
I don't want to
Player
try to spell
three.
it. It's probably
Who
right.
is Annette Funicello?
There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Let's do BC Women for 400.
Some blame the influence of Aspasia for leading Pericles into this war.
Player two?
What was the Peloponnesian War?
Definitely.
I don't want to have to
BC
spell that one
women.
either.
For
Peloponnesian.
600?
The song of this woman, who led the tribes of Israel to defeat King Jabin, is found in the Book of Judges.
Yeah, come on, Dan.
Player two?
Who is Ruth?
No. Too bad.
Too bad, MBD.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for
It's
was
pretty
this.
impressive you guessed the wrong one, though.
How about the written word for 800?
The only thing this Wizard of Oz character was afraid of was a lighted match.
Player one.
The Tin Man. Oh, the Scarecrow, of course. Why I couldn't even think of it.
Hey, you're correct.
I was thinking the oil, you know. He's oil. Oil. Oil burns.
The 1954 work Seduction of the Innocent blamed these publications for corrupting America's youth.
Player 1.
Comic books.
Precisely. Pick again.
Precisely. He doesn't have oil. That's a good point. But we're not going to get any of these rest ones here.
In 1941, his story, The Devil and Daniel Webster, was adapted as a film starring Edward Arnold.
Player 2.
Who is Stephen Vincent Bennett?
Definitely.
Oh,
Oh, that's
He's
true.
my
I'm not going to
vice
get it because I'm
president.
not going to get one right.
for 800.
It's all right. We're
Answer?
crushing him anyway.
The Daily
Oh, there it
Double.
is. I mean, I'd bet like
Make your wager,
$1
please.
for these.
Calvin Coolidge.
Player 2.
Who is Warren G. Harding?
Precisely. Pick again.
He's my vice president for 1,000.
Tyler Colfax.
Colfax.
Anyone at all?
Sup, Skittle Brown? Hey,
What
Mappy.
we were looking for was this.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Let's try BC Women for 800.
I definitely need to go learn all the vice presidents,
Plato
apparently.
wrote, "Some say there are 9 muses. Look at this woman of Lesbos. She makes 10.
Player 2.
Who is Sappho?
Precisely.
These are made up
Pick
words.
again.
You guys don't know these words. Come on.
And to wrap up this board,
Lysimachie, an anti-war priestess, may have been the model for this Aristophanes title character.
Like, I don't know any of these words. What are
Player
these
3.
words?
Who is Lysistrata?
Exactly.
Yeah. Starting to dawn on me I'm
That's
a
it for the
moron.
Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores.
good job, Player 1. You've got the lead. Player 2, you're not too
Oh, man,
far
look at that
off the
fish.
lead. You're in last
Oh, the
place, Player
cat.
3,
Wow.
But you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now
This
time
at least is
for
this is more
Double
modern
Jeopardy.
than the NES games at least. Like we at least have a better chance. There'll be some 90s questions in here.
categories
Like I'll at least
for
be
the Double
alive
Jeopardy
for some of
round.
these events.
Giants.
I know a lot of
A
things,
loaf of
but they're all
bread.
very specific,
Days of birth.
and I don't know anything about
Groups.
like
Parts of
Plays.
this body part. And
literature,
completing the board, our final category is
BC women. Like I don't know.
musicals in other words.
I don't know why it's so slow. It just is. Yeah, 1990 to 2005 music by.
Parts of this body part.
Oh shoot!
for
I don't even get to go
400?
first.
Dentine, pulp, crown.
Player 1.
What is a tooth?
Hey, you're correct.
Hey, you're correct. I kind of like that one. Hey, we've all been born before too. We probably should be all right at that.
Player 1, you choose.
I like the body parts. Let's just.
Calcaneus, plantar arch, sole.
Player 1.
What is a foot?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Parietal lobe, thalamus, cerebellum.
Player 3.
That's the brain.
What is the brain?
I buzzed in.
Yes.
She copied off me.
How about groups for 400?
I hear egg
As a
for sure.
teen, you may feel their pressure. As the accused, they will make up your jury.
Player 1.
Peers.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Pick again.
I like how he's got the pick again. Come on. You can do it. We're crushing this game right
The
now.
Daily Double.
Oh, daily double, guys. What do you think?
Did you make your wager, please?
We've been crushing this category, man. I think we should do all of it. We've been crushing this category. It's fake money anyway.
Did you make your wager, please?
Phagocytes, alveoli, Bronchio.
Oh, the lungs, the lungs.
Player one.
Yes.
Ken Jennings. Ken Jennings.
Iris.
Oh,
Retina,
that's for 2,000?
Pupil.
Player one.
Exactly.
I love his the head and everything. It's great. Scooter Brow
Player one, you
likes
choose.
bread.
This sour bread made with a starter got its start among old-time prospectors.
Player two.
Sourdough?
What is sourdough?
Hey, you're correct.
Why would it put sour?
A loaf of bread.
Makes it a little easier.
For 800?
It's
This
confusing.
dark German bread
Pumper.
can
Oh, I have to
pump you
figure out how
up.
to spell this.
Player one.
Pumpernickel?
Precisely. Pick again.
It can be a baseball player getting ready to hit, or your liquid bread mix.
Player one.
Oh, batter. Yeah. I was like on deck.
Yes.
It can be a bread roll or hair gathered into a round coil.
Player one.
Like a braid? Oh, a bun.
Exactly.
Glad you guys bailed me out there.
Without bread to eat, this French queen reportedly instructed the peasants, let them eat cake.
Marie Antoinette, right?
Anyone at all?
I'm hitting the button.
Player one.
Yes.
Man, look at these suckers right here. We are just dominating them.
Before David cut off his head, this Philistine giant stood 6 cubits and a span.
Player one.
I mean, was his name just Goliath?
Exactly.
Alex says yes. I was thinking this would be like the New York Giants or the San Francisco Giants.
With his overactive imagination, Don Quixote
Windmills.
thought these objects,
Windmills.
like the one seen here, were
Windmills.
giants.
If you'll just watch this,
I don't think I need a video.
I'll show you the clue. Player three.
Come on.
What are windmills?
Definitely.
$800?
I'll take
My 5-year-old could
musicals
do
and other
that.
words for 400.
Leonine monarch.
Player three.
What is the Lion King?
Precisely.
Oh, I didn't even understand that.
Pick again.
Hey, Mr. Leo, thank you for 41
Musicals and
months.
other words for 800.
Mr. Leo is going to be good at this too.
The Windy City.
Player two.
I busted.
What is Chicago?
Hey, you're correct.
These guys are getting aggressive now.
Let's do days of birth for 400.
Monday.
If born on a Monday, you're fair of this, so you won't stop clocks.
Player three.
What is face?
Precisely. Pick again.
What?
Days of birth for 800.
What?
Have a Tuesday-born person say this before meals. They're full of it.
Player three.
What is grace?
Hey, you're correct.
Days of birth.
There's
for
really a thing about what day
1,200.
people are born?
Saturday's Child does it for a living. Donna Summer sang she did it for the money.
Player two.
What is works hard?
Exactly.
How about musicals and other words
That I'm so
for
confused with that category.
1,200?
Spectre lurking in a certain Paris musical theater.
Player two.
Phantom of the Opera.
What is the Phantom of the Opera?
I should just buzz in.
Yes.
Musicals and other words for 1,600?
Answer.
Oh, I see.
Daily double. Would you make your wager, please?
Tata Conrad.
Player 2?
Bye bye
What
birdie.
is sayonara?
Ooh, no, sorry. This is the correct
I
question.
would have gotten that.
Musicals in other words. For 2,000.
Monthly dwelling money.
Rent. It's like the only one I've ever seen
Yes.
for 2,000. Let's do groups.
One of these groups may be pep
Squad.
or firing.
Player 1.
I'm trying to figure out like if I can buzz in early or not. It seems like yes.
Exactly.
Easier than the
This is way easier than the first round.
For
Yeah.
Middle
You invited
English
all
for
my
pack of
friends.
Thank you, Purple Milk.
It's a disorganized mob that may have a rouser.
Rabble rouser. Rabble?
Definitely.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I feel like I have gotten locked out though, but that time I did press it early and it worked, so I
It's
don't know.
another term for truck drivers from the time when their horsepower came from teams of horses.
Player 3.
What are Teamsters?
Precisely.
Oh yeah, it's in quotes.
Pick again.
I'll try days of birth for 1600.
Garrison Keillor might say, "Begone to a Wednesday's child who's full of this."
Player 3.
What is woe?
Hey, you're correct.
Days of birth.
I've
For
never heard this stuff in my
Among
life.
other qualities, Sunday's child is this, like the fair banks of Loch Lomond.
Player 2?
What is peaceful?
No. I'm sorry. Is that it? Anyone? Player 3.
What is bonny?
can't hear it.
Exactly.
What is Bonnie? Well, you
Let's
can plug in the thing.
try
You want to listen?
giants
No,
for
no,
1,200.
Probably underneath this pillow. maybe.
This giant movie ape has threatened tourist trams at Universal Studios.
Oh,
Player
freaking King
two?
Kong!
Who is King Kong?
That was my wife's fault.
Definitely.
She's talking about getting her headphones.
Giants.
Distracting me.
For 1,600.
In 1950, the Minnesota Valley Canning Company took a new name from this, its symbol.
Player 3.
What is the Jolly Green Giant?
Exactly.
Giants for 2,000.
Oh yeah, the category is giants. So, man, they're going to be close enough.
This giant wrestler played Fezzik
Oh,
in The Princess Bride.
Anyone at all?
Okay,
Player
it
one.
definitely locked me out there because I was slamming that.
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Here's the final answer on this board.
Okay, wait till we're in between
Young
games.
families started after World War II produced this boom phenomenon.
Player 1.
No, sorry.
No.
Anybody? Player 3.
What is the baby boom?
Hey, you're correct.
Get out of here.
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round.
Baby boom is what they wanted.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy.
Parents.
You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Sorry, Player 2, but
Player 2 is out. Well, we do have to get this right, maybe.
Time now for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Pop music. Oh, we got this, guys. We got this.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager.
27,599. Let's do it.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
In 1997, Babyface tied this man's 1983 record of 12 Grammy nominations in 1 year.
Must be Michael Jackson for Thriller. Kind of a silly stat there. I mean, baby face. It's like Michael Jackson 83 and baby face of 1997. Definitely on the same level. Now let's not overthink it.
Let's see how everyone did. Player 3, your question. That's it. Right, well done.
I couldn't tell you a
And your wager
single
was?
babyface song.
Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was?
Boom! We got some Ken Jennings money right there.
Congratulations to our big winner. Player 1.
Who is babyface? I don't know, man.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had
No,
a
this
good
is the
time.
first game, Mr. Leo. It has a
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilpin.
it has this
Let's set things up before we begin our
contestant
game.
exam. We did that first. It's like 50 questions in a row. And it said we got 27. I don't know. I did not feel like I got 27.
We got all kinds of fun stats for you.
My worst category, history specific. Best category, food. See, there's some options in here too. There's
The options will let you fine-tune the game just the way you want to.
you can change the so we could make them smarter. They seemed kind of smart enough though, really. I do think Ken Jennings will take over. I mean, he already works there, so I imagine he will. It'll be different with him on there, but it'll be different no matter who's on there, I think. Well, they picked it up in the second round. Now we had to get the last question right to win, so I feel like that's all you can really do, really.
Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Type in your name, player 1.
Yeah, I think they did too. I kind of wonder, like, if he has any say in it. Like, I wonder if, like, Trebek was like, hey, when I'm done, do this or that. I wonder if he, now's not the time for them to reveal that information, but I would think probably he would have, right? Yeah, I'm sure the producers have a plan. They'd be crazy not to. I mean, they did hire Ken Jennings just, like, not even a year ago. They probably thought they had more time. Supposedly he taped episodes just 2 weeks ago. No, I mean Trebek. I wonder if they
Player 1,
asked
here's
his
your buzz-in
opinion.
key. Let's do it. Come on.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
The first round categories are as follows. Celebrities. Running on MT, that's the quotation marks.
Celebrities.
Herbs and spices.
It's about this chat.
Words. 15th. And to complete the board, The Wizard of Oz.
What would be really funny is if they said, if he was like, listen guys, I want you to stop the show. It's not going to be the same without me.
Player 1, you start us off.
Yeah, I think Ken
Player
Jennings
1,
would be
you
fine.
choose.
I mean, Ken Jennings is like, he's funnier than Alex. Like, he'll be different, but I mean, I think it just should be different because if he tries to do the same thing, it just won't be the same, What's up, Thuggy? Yeah, you know what? I think I might have heard that he said he didn't tell him, but I don't know. We'll see.
Player 1, you choose.
AI Trebek. They did that with Roger Ebert.
He made his first appearance on The Tonight Show in 1977. Now he hosts it.
Player 1.
Jimmy Fallon.
Exactly.
This co-star of the movie Never Been Kissed is Steven Spielberg's goddaughter.
Player 2?
Who is Drew Barrymore?
Hey, you're correct.
Man, I was like, I got my brain too far back. I was like, it couldn't be
Let's
Drew Barrymore.
try
That's too recent.
Words. For 200?
A collision between
Words.
cars that causes only minor damage is known by this two-word rhyming term.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Let's keep it up with celebrities.
He said, a
Zallard
good
won.
Roman gladiator, I've done some pretty physical stuff before, but this was unrelenting.
Player 1.
Yes.
It'd be funny if it was like one of the extras. I guess they wouldn't be a celebrity though.
In 1995, he played the Riddler in Batman Forever and also starred in the second Ace Ventura movie.
Player 1.
What?
I can only hear
Precisely.
when I'm holding the button down.
Pick again.
That's weird.
This female TV friend has a BS in biology from Vassar College. Who knew?
Player 1.
Phoebe? How do you not know? I think it is Phoebe.
No, sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's
Player
not
2?
Phoebe. It's the.
Who is Lisa Kudrow?
Definitely.
I was getting confused there, but
Give me 15th. For 200?
that's why you don't know, because it's not a part of the show.
Ratified in 1870, it bars denying voting rights based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
Amendment?
Player 3.
Oh, shoot.
What is the 15th amendment?
It's probably because this has a mic in it.
Exactly.
You need one without a mic.
15th. For 400?
Ptolemy the 15th of Egypt co-ruled with this queen, his mother.
Player 3.
Who was Cleopatra?
Here, I've got.
That's it. You do know your history.
15th. For 600?
It begins, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
Player 2.
What is Psalm 15?
Excuse me.
Precisely.
I need to get one right so we can.
Pick again.
Where's the JBL?
I'll take Running on MT
I don't think
for
they're
200.
He was always a team player.
Player 3.
here. Come on.
Who is Mr. T?
Yes.
They're not under there, are they? So distracting. I'm
Running
missing
on
everything.
MT. For 400?
I missed Mr. T, and I knew that was the only one I knew it was going to
This
be.
woman seen here said her objective was to destroy socialism.
Okay, I'll just press the button.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Oh, Margaret
Player
Thatcher.
2.
Who is Margaret Thatcher?
Precisely. Pick again.
Running on MT for 600.
We got to get some points here.
In 1989, he was the WBC's, WBA's, and IBF's heavyweight boxing champ.
Player 1.
Definitely.
Definitely.
He's the author who had Tom Sawyer cruise on the Mississippi.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Let's go.
This 1995 money film starred Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Player 1.
White men can't jump. Oh, shoot, no, that's not it. Money Train. Okay. I was like,
Hey, you're correct.
men trance jump. Oh, let's do Wizard of Oz. All right, we know the Scarecrow.
The Wicked Witch of the West dies when Dorothy throws this on her.
Player 1.
Exactly.
He throws the house on her. That's the different part of the movie.
The three kinds of animals fretted about in the forest. Oh, my.
Player one.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the part of the Tin Man's head that Dorothy oils first.
Player one.
His mouth?
Exactly.
Oil is flammable. You don't want to, no matches.
Answer?
Ooh. All right, we got to get this. We know this movie.
Make your wager, please.
We know this movie.
The warning on the haunted forest signpost says, "I'd do this if I were you."
Turn
Player one.
around, I assume. Turn around. Turn back.
Yes.
Turn back. Is it everything you see?
This type of animal pulls the coach in the Emerald City.
I don't know.
Anybody? Player two?
What is a llama?
Good guess. But it's not what we're looking for.
Llama? Is it really
Is that
just a
it?
horse?
Anyone? Player three.
What is a horse of a different color?
Oh, okay.
Precisely. Pick again.
How about 15th for 800?
A
A
llama?
veteran of the War of 1812, this James was the 15th President of the United States.
Player two?
Who was James Buchanan?
James Carville.
Definitely.
James LeBron.
15th for 1,000.
The 15th Pope, with this gospel writer's name, reigned from 985 to 996.
Player three.
Who is Paul?
Oh, regrettably, no.
A gospel
Is that
writer
it? Anyone?
and a pope name
Here's
from
what we were looking
100 years ago.
Let's do
What?
herbs and spices for 200.
1,000 years ago, I mean.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
Player two?
What are poppy seeds?
I don't understand. It steals it from me.
Definitely.
Alex agrees.
Herbs and spices for 400.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
Player three.
What is peppermint?
Oh,
Exactly.
it's kind of obvious now, isn't it?
Herbs and spices for
When you
600.
hear it, it's obvious.
This aromatic leaf, used to flavor meat, soups, and stews, comes from a laurel tree.
Player one.
I was going to spell it
Hey, you're
Bay,
correct.
like B-A-E. Based.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
Now,
Player one.
what's the super expensive spice? It's saffron. Yeah. This is why I'd be bad at the show. Like I know these answers,
Exactly.
but I can't get them into my brain in time. Video clue. Here's a
Referring
video
to
of a
their
windmill.
shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player three.
What are cloves?
Oh,
Yes.
look like dirt.
I'd like words for 400.
Words. You guys know words?
Term for the smallest or weakest of a litter of animals.
Player
It locked
three.
me out.
What is the runt?
Precisely.
I buzzed in too early, but
Pick
if I
again.
buzz in too late, they steal it from me.
Words
Can't
for
quite figure it out.
600.
Snakes, steam kettles, and displeased audiences do this incessantly.
Player one.
Hey, you're correct.
Hey.
Revenge term for gastrointestinal distress experienced by American travelers to Mexico.
Player one.
Montezuma.
Precisely.
I mean, it'd
Pick
be
again.
Montezuma's Revenge. I guess I
And
should have typed
to
out the whole
wrap up
thing,
this
right?
board,
You never heard Montezuma's
Word in
Revenge?
common to an NFL title game and a whammo bouncing toy, both debuting in the 60s.
Player 2,
What is super?
Super Ball?
exactly.
I should have just
That's it
buzzed
for
in.
the
I couldn't
Jeopardy
think,
round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the score.
I couldn't get my brain wrapped around that in
Big
time.
lead. Player 1, well done. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead.
Oh,
You're
yes,
in
they
last
are.
place, Player
We're very
2, but
far off the
you
lead, actually.
get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Hi, guys, we're crushing it this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
All because we got that double Jeopardy.
here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Boop, boop, boop.
College memories. Around the world. Potpourri. Musically inclined. Science.
Okay, I like science.
And to wrap things up, Shakespearean anagram.
New categories. Where's the new categories button, please? Yeah, where's 1990s MLB?
I'd like college memories for 400.
How do they know my college memories?
It's the one-word name for the exams you take at the end of school terms.
Player 1,
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely. Let's do science.
Closely related to the saguaro, night-blooming cereus is a type of this plant.
This is the opening one?
anyone at all? Player 1,
I've never heard those words.
Exactly.
I have heard of a night blooming cactus, but
Don't tell Hoover it's impossible to create a perfect one of these, a volume of space with no matter in it.
Player 2,
oh, a vacuum.
What is a void?
no,
No.
too bad.
No.
Anyone at all? Player 1,
Yes.
See, this game is kind of rigged though, because like you have stuff and it's like Shakespearean plays are like English literature from 1890 to
Player one, you choose.
1895, and then you get a category just science. It's like science is the entire human history. It's not like science in the 40s or something like that. It's just
Term for a specialist who listens for clicks, murmurs, lub-dubs, and pitter-patters of the heart.
a heart doctor.
anyone? Take a look. Here's the right
Yeah,
response.
cardiologist.
From 1896 to 1899, Freud might have spent
Oh,
some sleepless
dreams.
nights writing The Interpretation of These.
Player 1,
Hey, you're correct.
Hey,
This isn't hard. Of 1, 10, or 100, it's the highest number on the Mohs scale of hardness.
Player 2,
What is 10?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's try around
it was
the
multiple
world
choice, but
for 400.
This Ohio city has been called the rubber capital of the world.
Player 3,
What is Akron?
come on, Mappy. How do you know that?
Definitely.
How do you know that? Have you played this game a lot?
Around the world.
Or would you know
for 800.
Akron's known about rubber?
Modern Persian is also called Farsi, from the Fars region in the southwest of this country.
Player 2,
What is Iran?
I buzzed in. I was going to type Iran.
Exactly.
Let's try musically inclined for 400.
This game's rigged,
He's
man.
no one-trick pony. This singer wrote the screenplay and score and starred in One Trick Pony.
I mean, the only one I could guess would be Fred
Anybody.
Astaire, but
What we were
that's
looking
right. I
for
forgot
was
about that map
this.
team.
I'll try potpourri for 400.
Cheongwade, also known as the Blue House, is where this Korean government official lives.
Player 2?
Who is the president?
Precisely. Pick again.
Potpourri for 800.
In 1969, the brakemen, firemen, and switchmen on these were tied together in one union.
Player 2?
What are trains?
Yes.
What?
Potpourri
What is
For
it even
1200?
asking?
Adrian IV, born Nicholas Breakspeare, would be the only entry in Lives of the English These.
Player 3?
What are popes?
Exactly.
Let's go for Shakespearean anagrams. For 400?
Any sap knows this animal was the instrument
Asp.
of Cleopatra's demise.
Player 1?
I'll know these because they'll give me the letters.
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
Oh, thanks, Alex. I was wondering why that took extra time. Let's keep doing those. They give us the
A
letters.
big
This is
hello
a beautiful
to
Othello.
lovers
party.
of
You
this
invited all
tragedy.
my friends. Good thinking.
Player 1?
Thanks for the raid, Charles Barkley. I'm
Precisely.
waiting for your big brain.
Pick again.
Maybe you figured that out, Mappy,
Player
because
one, you
like
choose.
they mentioned like LeBron James or something, and like the rubber of a basketball or something. By the way, Akron.
Ah, the sad cries heard from Troilus when this tramp betrayed him.
Player 1?
Sacred. Sad cries. It's anagram, guys. SIERC.
Ooh, no. Sorry.
Cressida. I've never heard of that.
Player 3?
I've
Who
never
is
heard of that.
Cressida?
I've never heard of that. Hey, what's
Yes.
up, Hoopty?
Around the world. For 1200.
It's the Hindi Ocean that surrounds Mauritius.
Player 1?
The Indian Ocean.
Precisely. Pick again.
It's a little too easy, but we know where Mauritius is.
Answer?
Oh,
The
crap.
Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Oh, crap. All right. It's an anagram of Shakespeare. So we
Could you make your
should
wager, please?
we should know some stuff here, but
Make your wager, please.
An actress should have a wide range to play this second daughter of King Lear.
Player 1?
Anger? Yeah, Regan, that's what I said.
Yes.
Woo!
Player 1, you choose.
He had a real set of gripes with Hamlet, especially after Hamlet killed his dad.
Terrell's.
Who is Laertes?
Oh, Laertes, yeah.
Precisely. Pick again.
Hamlet's the only one I
Let's
know anything
try
about, and I've forgotten all the character
Potpourri.
names, though.
For 1600.
The Kentucky statehood issue of 1942 featured a
Oh,
picture
Boone.
of this pioneer and 3 settlers.
Player
Daniel
1?
Boone.
Hey, you're correct.
Woo! You need to learn this stuff. It's important.
This storage container maker's stock symbol is RBD.
Player 3?
What is Rubbermaid?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been
Let's
to
go
Daniel Boone's
for
grave a bunch of
College
times.
memories. For 800.
From the Latin for larger, it's your academic specialty.
Player 1?
Hey, you're correct.
keep it going.
You pull one of these by
All-nighter.
staying awake until dawn over a project or paper.
Player 1.
Precisely. Pick again.
Perhaps referring to the fleecing of your parents' bank account, it's the animal nickname for your diploma.
Player 3.
What is a sheepskin?
Yes.
I've never heard that in my life.
Let's do musically inclined
For 800.
The songs Circle of Life and Hakuna Matata frame the first act of this musical.
Player 1.
Precisely.
Yeah, look at this
Pick
thing.
again.
Look at this piece of crap. You remember these? It's old Logitech ones. You press the button to get your email open or your internet browser. You remember these things? My only USB keyboard.
Player 1, you choose.
I've got a few others, but they're all the PS2 plugs, and I don't have a adapter for them.
Of magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or cum laude, it's the one that's the highest honor.
Player 3.
What is summa cum laude?
Yes.
I'll take around the world
For 1600.
The Mabuti of the Congo are
Mabuti?
the best-known group of these short-statured people.
Player
My
2.
booty?
What are negrios?
Exactly.
Around the world. For 2,000.
Not
Almost
repeating that.
10% of the U.S. population in 1996 was foreign-born, with the greatest number, 6.7 million, from this country.
Player 2.
What is Mexico?
Definitely.
Alex, come on, Alex. You don't
Let's
say definitely to that.
do Musically inclined. For 1,200.
Peter Schilling's Major Tom continues the story of the astronaut in this singer's hit, Space Oddity.
Player 1.
It's David Bowie, right?
Precisely.
It's like 10% are from
Again.
Mexico. Alex is like, you know it.
In the 1970 hit comedy, The Owl and the Pussycat, this singer was the title feline to George Siegel's Owl.
Player 2.
Who is Barbara Streisand?
Really?
Definitely.
Oh. Alex is a big fan there.
Answer. The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that one. Yeah, for sure. I'm
Upon the
happy.
September 7, 1978 death of this man, Kenny Jones became The Who's new drummer.
Player 2.
Who was Keith Moon?
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round.
Well, now we got to get this one right. We were
Player 1,
we were
you've
in
got
it
the
until
lead
that.
Going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You can still come back, Player 3.
We got to go all
It's
in.
time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category, then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
Rock goes postal.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Alex, you act like we know what that means.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please.
Like The
Player
Rock?
1, please make your wager.
The Rock is cooking?
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
A vote was held to pick which version of this singer, younger or older, would be on the stamp.
Man, I was like, how would anyone ever know this?
Let's see how everyone did.
Why would it not be the younger Elvis?
Player 3, your question. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Player 2, your question.
Why did they both guess BB
That
King?
is incorrect. What was your wager? Your question, Player 1. That's right. And your wager was?
We did it.
Congratulations to our winner.
So was it just a joke that they wanted the old Elvis?
Hope you all had fun. See you again on Jeopardy!
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
All right, I guess we just keep going. I mean, we could also take the contestant exam again.
Is the same every time?
No, I'm sure it's different.
I think you got smarter.
Put the CPs on hard. I agree with that. They do need to get more difficult. Although they
All
have
right,
been coming
take
back.
a look at the options.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, when we don't get the answers, that's kind of a letdown. Let's do another game. We'll do it on hard.
Normal game? Okay, so how many people out there? Player one, what's your name?
Yeah, this was easy for him. Well, he still had to record his little videos. You know, he at least 10 of them where he goes, exactly.
Player one, here's your buzz-in key.
Definitely.
Let's get this show on the
From
road.
the Sony Pictures Studio.
Oh, yeah, I downloaded those, Mappy, but I wanted to do this one because
Here he is.
I could use the
host of
keyboard.
Jeopardy,
They should be pretty
Alex
similar to this,
Trebek.
though.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for
Well, you played it.
Jeopardy!
It's pretty
So
similar,
good
right?
luck to all our players.
The first round categories are as follows. Know your Earth.
I know Earth.
Brotherly Rock. Hoods.
Hoods.
Novels. First lines.
Call me Ishmael. That's going to be on there. We're going to
18th
get that. What's up,
century
Saka?
America. And completing the board, our final category is Pop Quiz.
Oh, 18th century America. All right, you ready, Don Chico? You're the only one who can answer those.
All right, let's get things underway, player one.
All right, well, I just got to know. Call me Ishmael or Best of Times,
Player
Worst of
one, you
Times.
choose.
What's it going to
He
be?
was an old man who fished alone in a skiff in the Gulf Stream.
Well, I don't know.
Player two.
The
Neither.
Old Man and the Sea.
Precisely. Pick again.
Old Man and the Sea is a novel?
Let's go for 18th century America.
I don't
for
watch it. I
200.
don't really watch anymore, Mr. Leo. I watch
He
some of the
published
specials,
his
though.
Poor Richard's Almanac at the new printing office near the market in Philadelphia.
Player
No,
two.
Franklin.
Who is Thomas Paine?
Good guess, but it's not what we're
I
looking for.
don't think that was a good guess.
Player
No.
three.
Who is Benjamin Franklin?
Definitely.
18th century America.
Question.
For 400?
As a result of this December 16, 1773 incident, England closed
Tea
the
Party.
port of Boston.
Player two.
What is the Boston Tea
What?
Party?
Precisely.
Stealing everything. I buzzed in.
Pick again.
Let's go with
You unplug it?
novels first lines for 400.
It's because they're on hard.
The Salinas Valley is in Northern California.
Well, that sounds like a boring novel.
Player two.
What is East of Eden?
Yes.
Novels first lines for 600.
It was Wang Lung's marriage day.
Good
Player
Earth.
two.
What is the Good Earth?
Precisely.
I knew one. I knew
Pick again.
one.
Novels first lines for 800.
Halfway down a by street of one of our New England towns stands a rusty wooden house.
Player three.
What is the House of the Seven Gables?
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
Hey, you said that to me, Alex. It was
Hoods. For 200.
Hoods.
This little girl
Right,
remarked on her grandmother's tooth size.
Player one.
It's got to be really aggressive here.
Little red.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Let's do pop quiz.
The only Dr. Seuss title that fits the category. It sounds like it could
Hop
be
on
painful
Pop.
to Dad.
Player 1. Yes.
Examples include Andy Warhol's Brillo boxes or Roy Lichtenstein's giant comic strip panels.
Player 2.
What is pop art?
Precisely.
Huh. I didn't even really know that
again.
was a term. Just pop art.
Let's do novel's first lines for 1,000.
It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13.
Player 2.
What is 1984?
Definitely.
Dude, we're getting destroyed by player 2.
I'll take Know Your Earth for 200.
And Claire.
It's the length in hours of a mean solar day.
Player 2.
What is 24?
Exactly.
Know Your Earth for 400.
Follow this line around the center of the Earth, and you'll travel about 24,900 miles back to your starting point.
Player 1.
John. Oh.
It's hard to type in my lap, all right?
Hey, you're correct.
Where's your thing you were using for your mouse?
I don't know
Filling
if I
this
need that.
lake behind Hoover Dam caused earthquakes in the area until the land settled.
Lake
Player 1.
Mead.
Precisely. Pick
Good
again.
job, Haba. You know your Earth.
Of man, storms, or the Ice Age, the one the book The Earth says has caused the most damage.
Player 3.
What is man?
Hey, you're correct.
What is man?
Let's try
That's not a joyous subject,
Brotherly
Alex.
Rock for 200.
Duane and Greg. In the 1960s, they recorded as Hourglass.
Player 3.
What are the Allman Brothers?
Precisely. Pick again.
Those nuts.
Brotherly Rock for 400.
Brothers Eddie and Alex,
Oh, Van
who
Halen.
formed the core of this rock band, were born in the Netherlands.
Player 1. That's who we were looking for.
Well, good.
Brothers Tim, Andrew, and John Ferris formed half of this Need You Tonight sextet.
Player 2.
No idea.
What is In Excess?
Really?
Precisely. Pick again.
3 brothers in NXS? I
Let's
didn't know that.
do 18th Century America for 600.
In 1789, this future president was elected to Congress from Virginia, defeating James Monroe.
Player
There's
2.
so many.
Who was James Madison?
Madison is going to be my guess.
Hey, you're correct.
But only because that's just who I could think of.
18th Century
It
America
wasn't really based on
for
anything.
800.
In 1776, this future Secretary of the Treasury served as a captain of a New York artillery company.
Nobody?
I don't know. Secretary of Treasuries.
Here's what we were looking for.
Hamilton. Oh, man. I
How
haven't
about
finished that yet.
Pop quiz for 600.
Shirley Temple took a sweet trip to a candy shop on this vessel.
Player 1.
Uh-oh.
Lollipop?
Hmm? Good ship lollipop? Is that what you said?
No, it is.
I don't know. Yeah, so you got it right. If you say so. I don't even know what that's
Definitely.
talking about.
Ship.
On February 5th,
Lollipop.
1736, this Methodist founder arrived in Georgia at James Oglethorpe's invitation.
Player 2.
Who was Charles Wesley?
Precisely. Pick again.
Player 2, man.
I'll try Hoods for 400.
The English name of this hooded snake is from Portuguese for snake with a hood.
Player 1.
It has to be a cobra, right?
Definitely.
He stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
Player 1.
I still can't tell when I actually
Exactly.
buzz in, so I still don't know how this works.
It's the British term for the hood of a car. Hopefully there are no bees in it.
Player 1.
The hive? Oh, bonnet. Yeah, that makes more sense.
That is incorrect.
Dang it, Dan. That one's on you.
Player 3.
What is a bonnet?
We can't afford to get these things wrong.
Hey, you're correct.
Are you making jokes or is he just wrong?
I'd like Brotherly Rock for 800.
Answer?
Oh, man.
Double. Did you make your wager, please?
They hit number 1 with You've Lost That Lovin'
Doobie
Feeling.
Brothers? I could have gotten
Player
it.
3.
Who are the Righteous Brothers?
Oh, I mean the Righteous Brothers?
Exactly.
Brotherly Rock for 1,000.
Germane to the category is this quintet with hits such as I'll Be There
Germaine.
and Dancing Machine.
Player 1. Definitely.
Germaine's kid is named Your Majesty. That's all I need to know.
Just above the troposphere is this ozone-containing sphere.
Player 1.
Ionosphere? Ionosphere?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
What?
Anyone at all? Player 2?
What is the stratosphere?
Precisely.
Oh, man.
Pick again.
I'll try pop quiz for 800.
We need to get all these.
When Jim Thorpe attended the Carlisle Indian Industrial School, this man was his coach.
Player 1.
Greg Popovich.
Oh, regrettably, no.
Dang it.
Player 3.
Who was Pop Warner?
Oh, Pop Warner football. Oh, dang it.
Definitely.
Let's try Hoods for 1,000.
Hoodman Blind is another name for this game.
Anybody? Player 1.
Poker? Hide and go seek, okay.
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
If it's poker, I'm going to be mad.
Anyone at all? What we were looking for was
Oh,
this.
blind man's. Okay, you guys are off the hook.
And to wrap up this board,
A posturing person whose ostentatious attire makes him look like a parrot.
Player 2?
What is a popinjay?
Exactly.
Poppin' J. I've heard that term before.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round.
All right, guys, we're getting
Now let's take a quick look at the
just
score.
absolutely destroyed. We have to get some of these right.
Player 2, very well done. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. You're in last place, Player 1, but you do get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Here are the
NES
categories
games.
for the Double Jeopardy round.
Dude, if they give us Nintendo games.
The food courts,
Ooh, food. You guys like food.
Eastern European capitals.
We got some Europeans here, right? Or did everybody go to
20th
bed?
century women.
I don't know any women.
Politicians. Name that sci-fi.
Oh, sci-fi films.
And to wrap things up, creation stories.
Creation stories. All right, we should be able to get some of these. I'm going to buzz in for every sci-fi film one. Hopefully. Let's get ourselves back on the board here.
Player 1, you start us off.
You studied sci-fi film in college, man. Hobby, you really
Player
blew
one,
off
you
college, huh?
1985.
Hey!
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Player one.
Yeah.
Precisely. Pick again.
1977. The force is strong with this one.
Player one. Yes.
Free money. Free money.
1982. Phone home.
Player one. Precisely. Pick again.
These are all really, really easy.
None of the movies are called Star Wars.
The first one's called.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Oh! Well, at least we got a little bit of money first.
Did you make your wager, please?
Yeah, no doubt. We needed this one.
1996.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Player one.
Ah.
Is that- How do you spell it?
E.
Just all E's.
All E's.
Independence Day. I don't think they would
Yes.
accept ID4.
Independence.
1951. Klaatu Barada Nikto.
I don't know.
Nobody?
Day the Earth stands still. I'd be scared to guess this.
What we were looking for was
Ah, it
this.
is. Dang it. I said I was gonna buzz into all of them, and then I didn't do it.
Player one, you choose.
Is Nestria still here?
For lunch, how about a Hawaiian pizza topped with ham or Canadian bacon and this
Pineapple.
fruit?
Player one.
Oh, we're back in it.
Definitely.
We're back in it.
When the first Arby's opened in 1964, its entire food menu was potato chips and this sandwich.
Player one.
No, I'm
What?
sorry. Player two?
What is roast beef?
Exactly.
He didn't give it to you because
I'll
you're
try.
afraid.
That is the. It's a roast beef sandwich.
400?
But he said sandwich. You don't need to say
Scholars
that.
link Egyptian creation myths to the sun fertilizing this Egyptian river's slime.
Player three.
What is the Nile?
I buzzed in.
Hey, you're correct.
Let's do Eastern European capitals for 400.
Moscow.
Player three.
What is Russia?
Exactly.
Eastern
Russian Ruiner
European
is all for you
capitals
right there.
for 800.
I buzzed in. I promise.
Warsaw.
Player two.
Ah,
What is Poland?
come on.
You got it. That's the country we were after.
Oh, politicians? For
I
400.
need to get back in this. I know these.
During the 1988 primary campaign, this vice president quipped, "What's wrong with being a boring kind of guy?"
Player one.
Dan Quayle.
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
It wasn't?
Player three.
Who is George Bush?
Precisely.
Oh, yeah, because he was.
Pick again.
It's the campaign.
Politicians for 800.
On January 7, 1997, he became the first Republican in 68 years to win successive terms as House Speaker.
Player one.
Is this Newt?
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Get out of here, guys. No. I got it. All right.
If you're in the mood for Mexican fast food, try a gordita
Yeah.
or chalupa from this chain.
Player one.
TMR again.
Precisely. Pick again.
He'd close the stream if he was here right now. All right, guys. This could be
Treat
take the
yourself.
lead right here.
Stop by one of the cookie stores named for this woman, who opened her first store in 1977.
Cookie store
Player
woman.
three.
Who is Mrs. Fields?
Hey, you're correct.
Yeah, her name. Her name's not
I
great American.
like creation stories for 800.
According to the King James Version, God's first words quoted in the book of Genesis are, "Let there be this."
I buzzed it too early. It locked me out.
What is light?
Exactly.
Man, we're never going to get the lead if it keeps doing this.
Creation stories. For 1,200.
In some Native American myths, this small canine seen here
Coyote?
helps a god create the world.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, look at the scores, man. We're all like tied and stuff. All right.
This salad, made with apples, celery, walnuts, and mayo, is named for the New York hotel where it was created.
Player one.
How do you spell it? Waldorf?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're in the lead.
Like Waldorf salad.
Yeah, but it's like it said this sandwich.
Yeah.
You don't say roast beef.
Player one, you choose.
This sandwich, roast beef sandwich.
I'm right in your
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's still
Yeah,
they would have
right.
accepted it on the show. They would have accepted it on the show.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you make your wager, please?
Well, you guys have known every single one of these so far, so I say we go for it.
Did you make your
Africa's
wager, please?
Fulani people, who are cattle herders, say everything came from a drop of this cow product.
Player one.
I mean, milk. What other cow product is there? I don't think everything came from a drop of cow poop.
Yes.
Maybe like cow's milk.
To the ancient Greeks, it was a void from which Nyx and Erebus emerged. In English, it's a disordered mess.
Yeah, chaos
Player
is.
three.
What is Bedlam?
Good
Bedlam.
answer, but sorry.
Oh,
That's wrong.
let's try
Player
it.
one.
Screw it.
Exactly.
Whoa! Oh, they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
In 1996, this Green Mountain
Vermont.
State's Bernie Sanders was re-elected as the lone independent in the House.
We know that for so
one.
many reasons. We know that for so many reasons.
Definitely.
It's practically a
This
modern
Kennedy
question.
was chairman of the Senate Labor and Human Services Committee from 1987 to 1995.
Player one.
Precisely. Pick again.
Crushing the politicians here.
Bill Clinton awarded this presidential rival the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1997.
Player one.
I feel like maybe it's Bob Dole.
Hey, you're correct.
Hey, all right.
Robert.
I know my 90s politicians, man.
Sophia.
I'm not going to get any of the rest of these things, though.
What is Bulgaria?
Exactly.
Hey, we learned what the capital, but
Give
it's
me
not Little Bulgaria.
20th century women.
I had it
or
earlier, I guess. Little
400.
Bulgaria. It's the capital of Bulgaria.
This big name in women's fashion launched her DKNY menswear collection in 1993.
Player two.
Who is Donna Karan?
Hey, you're correct.
They're going to catch up a little bit now because I don't...
20th century women.
Not good
For 800?
categories here.
This Mary's gold medal vault
Oh, hey, we've
at the
already had this one.
1984 Olympics was a perfect 10.
Player one.
Mary Poppins.
Exactly.
Wait, you included Mary?
Born in
Yes.
Tarlac Province in 1933, this president's original name was Maria Corazon Coanco.
Player three.
Who is Koryakino?
Yes.
I like Eastern European capitals. For 1600.
Give us Moscow again.
Bucharest.
Player one. Good guess,
No, it's
but
Budapest.
it's not.
It's Budapest, not Hungary. I was gonna.
Player two.
You tricked
What is
me.
Romania?
Exactly.
It's Romania. It's not even Budapest.
Eastern European
No,
capitals
Budapest is the
for
capital of Hungary.
2,000.
Oh, Bucharest. okay.
Zagreb.
That's Croatia.
Player three.
What is Croatia?
Definitely.
All right,
I'd
we've
like
almost got this locked up.
20th century women.
Just need to
For 1600.
not miss them.
Hanna Suchocka became this Eastern European country's first female prime minister in 1992.
Player two.
What is Poland?
Precisely.
Poland.
Pick again.
In the 1920s, this woman, seen here, wrote in soloing, "It is far easier to start something than it is to finish it."
If you'll just watch
20s.
this,
20s woman.
show you the clue.
Oh, Earhart.
Player one. Exactly. That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
Player one,
Cold,
you've got
Miss
the
Julia,
lead going
cold.
into Final Jeopardy. Player two, you're not too far
There's no
off
D,
the lead.
okay.
No D.
No D.
Still anyone's game, player three.
It's crunch time, folks. Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Well, we have more than
Criminal
double.
pairs.
I mean, if it's not Bonnie and Clyde, we're not
Go
going to know
ahead.
this.
Make your wager.
Should we take the win?
Player three, could we have your wager, please?
0.
Player two, your wager, please. Player
I
one,
think we
please
take.
make
I think
your
we
wager.
take the win here.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
A new Ford V8, stolen by this pair in Topeka on April 29, 1934, became world famous a few weeks later.
Is it Bonnie and Clyde? Literally the only pair
Let's see
I
how
know.
everyone did.
Player three, your question. That's not right, I'm sorry. And your wager? Your question, player two. That
Same thing
is
again.
Incorrect. What was your
They're
wager?
Very creative with their wrong answers.
Your question, player one. Right you are. What was your wager?
BB King.
Congratulations to our winner.
Oh, look at that. We shut him out. We shut him out. They had $0.
Hope you all had fun.
So Didiger.
See you again
did
on
it.
Jeopardy.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
Oh, what's this Tournament of Champions?
You can't play in the Tournament of Champions yet. You have to qualify. We'll let you know when that happens.
Oh, wow. You have to just keep playing until you qualify? Jeez. Let's look at our statistics again.
Let's take a look at your stats.
Undefeated. Undefeated. We're the best at movies.
Normal game? Okay. So how many people out there?
Just keep it rolling.
Player one, what's your name?
They see me rolling.
Player one, here's your buzz-in key.
With my Dr. Pepper.
Let's get this show on
From
the road.
the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy. So good luck to all our players. The first round categories are as follows.
Celebrate.
I've never heard that like
Musical
intro
category.
bass groove there. Do-do-do-do.
In the kitchen with Ivan.
In the kitchen with Ivan? What does that
TV
mean?
drama.
A
What
TV?
city are we in?
We should be alright at
And a look
TV.
at our final category. Playboy bunnies.
Miss December.
All right, let's get things underway, player one.
Let's do it. TV.
Della Reese has won many NAACP Image Awards as Outstanding Lead Actress for playing Tess on this series.
I don't
Player
know.
two?
What is touched by an angel?
Precisely.
I don't know that show.
Pick again.
Let's try. What city are we in? For 200?
The Capitol, Blair House, the White House.
Player one. Hey, you're correct.
Hey. More TV.
In 1994-95, this medical series finished second in the ratings, the highest ever for a first-year drama series.
Player one. Exactly.
Subtitled Life on the Streets, this NBC crime drama was executive produced by film director Barry Levinson.
Player three.
What is homicide?
Homicide.
Hey, you're correct.
I don't remember that one.
I'll take Playboy Bunnies for 200.
When she became a bunny in 1963, Mary Hutton changed her name to this, after her father, Lawrence.
Player two.
What is Lauren?
Precisely. Pick again.
Playboy bunnies?
What?
For 400.
She was a bunny before she was a blondie.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
What are they going to show us?
Player two.
Oh, Blondie.
Who is Deborah Harry?
Deborah Harry. I didn't understand what they meant.
Hey, you're correct.
Playboy bunnies? For 600.
A bunny at age 18, Jacqueline Zeman has worked on this show that's featured Luke and Laura.
Oh, that's like,
Player two.
What is General Hospital?
yeah, the hospital one.
Precisely. Pick again.
Playboy bunnies? For 800.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Did you make your wager, please?
Make no mistake, she donned the ears in 1963 as a journalistic assignment for Show magazine.
Player two.
Who is Gloria Steinem?
That's who we were looking for.
Playboy bunnies? 4,000.
Working her way through college as Bunny Sue, she's also played Dharma's mother-in-law.
Nobody?
Heck's Dharma.
What we were looking for was this.
What?
Let's go for In the Kitchen with Ivan. For 200.
Explain this thing.
Ikra is the Russian name for this fishy delicacy, which Ivan serves with toast or bellini.
Player three.
What is caviar?
Yes.
In the Kitchen with
All
Ivan
right, so this is some kind of
for
Russian
400.
food.
To make a krushka soup, Ivan needs kvass, a beer-like beverage made from a dark rye type of this.
Player three.
What is black bread?
Precisely. Pick again.
In the Kitchen with Ivan for 600.
Harcho, a spicy soup from the Caucasus, is made from this meat that's older than lamb.
Anyone at all?
What?
Take a look. Here's
Mutton
the
is
right
older than
response.
lamb? I thought it was the same thing.
Let's do Celebrate for 200.
It's been said that birds choose their mates on this holiday.
Player two.
What is Valentine's Day?
Precisely.
This is a bad set of categories.
Pick again.
Where's
Celebrate
sci-fi films?
For 400.
Legend says that this symbol of St. Patrick's Day was used by St. Patrick to illustrate the Holy Trinity.
Player one.
Just clover.
More explicit, please.
Oh,
Player one. Hey, you're correct.
Never had one of those before. No, they don't want 4-leaf because it's a Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity's not 4-leaf, right?
Player 1, you choose.
This federal holiday can fall on any date from February 15th to February 21st.
Player 1.
President's Day.
Exactly.
Day on which Mexico's Battle of Puebla is celebrated.
I mean, Cinco de Mayo would be my only guess.
What is Cinco de Mayo?
She said it with a Spanish accent and everything.
Definitely.
Cinco de Mayo.
I'd like a musical category for 200.
Girl, You Know It's True was the ironic title
Milli
of a
Vanilli.
hit by this fraudulent duo.
No!
Who are Milli Vanilli?
Exactly.
A musical category. For 400.
This record company, founded by Berry Gordy Jr., celebrated its 40th
Motown?
anniversary in 1998.
Player 1.
That is incorrect.
No!
Player 2.
What is Motown?
Yes.
They did it to me again. Can
musical
you believe
category.
that?
For 600.
This band recorded Dark Side of the Moon.
I buzzed in too
3.
early.
Who is Pink Floyd?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll try In the Kitchen with Ivan for 800.
Ivan makes this chicken dish named for Ukraine's capital, so the butter
Kiev.
squirts out when you cut it.
Player 2.
No!
What is Chicken Kiev?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's try a musical category. For 800.
In 1997, this former MTV hostess published her autobiography, Gen X.
Player 1.
Jennifer. Jenny McCarthy. That's right. That's it. That's how I'm trying to think of her name. She was like, what, 28?
Exactly.
Her autobiography.
Cities can earn the designation Tree City, USA from the Foundation for this holiday in Nebraska.
Player 2.
What is Arbor Day?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Give me... What city are we in? For 400.
Vermont College, the Vermont Historical
Burlington?
Society Museum, the Vermont Supreme Court Building.
Player 1.
Montpelier's the capital.
Would it have...
Exactly.
Saved you.
Nick Vick did because he
Marble
spelled it.
Arch, Mayfair, Madame Tussauds.
Player 1.
That's in Paris, right? Oh, New York has it? Didn't there one in overseas too?
No, sorry.
Dude, if it's
Player
freaking
two?
Paris.
Dan.
Where is London?
got
Okay,
you
it's
again.
London.
That's the spot exactly.
Okay, we were both wrong. You're off the hook, Dan. You're okay.
I'll try a musical category. For 1,000.
New York Magazine called it everyone's favorite orphan musical.
Player 1.
Got one.
Exactly.
Tom Hanks was the executive producer of this 1998 HBO miniseries
Oh, shoot.
about the Apollo space program.
What was it called?
Player 2.
Space?
What is
Moon?
from the Earth to the Moon?
Or From the Earth to the Moon, yeah. That was 1998?
Definitely.
That feels like just a few years ago.
TV drama. For 1,000.
This three-letter CBS series concerns Navy lawyers.
Player 1.
Jag.
Precisely. Pick again.
Madison Square Garden,
There's New
Fort
York City.
Tryon Park, the Fulton Fish Market.
Player 3.
No,
What is Manhattan?
too fast.
Yes.
I'd
I
like
believe the city is
In the Kitchen with
York City.
Ivan for
Manhattan's a
1,000.
borough.
Thin slices of tender beef go into this entree named for a count and
Oh, that's
served
Count
in a
of
rich
Monte
sour
Cristo.
cream sauce.
Player 1.
I'm just gonna say Monte Cristo.
And which?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Player 3.
Stroganoff.
What is stroganoff?
Dang it.
Precisely. Pick again.
And to wrap up
It was
this
going
board,
so well.
The Woodland Park Zoo, the Rainier Brewery, the Space Needle Lounge.
I buzzed in too early.
Player 2.
Where is Seattle?
Exactly.
Where is Seattle?
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round.
Where is
Now we're
Seattle?
going to take a quick look at the scores.
you're in the lead, player 2. You're still in the thick of it, player 3. You're in last
Yeah,
place, player
yeah,
1,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
you do
We'll
get to
come
start
back.
things
We'll
off
come
in
back.
double
Sci-fi
digits.
films. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Filled up. Business and industry. Poets.
Hey, what's up, Will?
Broken
Poets.
English.
Ugh.
Transportation. And a look at our last category. Cowboy talk.
Cowboy talk. What's up, Honicus? Yeah, I'm kind of interested in broken English.
All right, let's get things underway, Player 1.
Types of beans and peas are called this for
Snap.
the sound they make when broken.
Player 3.
What is snap?
I wouldn't mind if they
Precisely.
were like good, but the
Pick
fact
again.
they buzz in perfectly is really annoying.
Broken English for 800.
Regarding marriage, Jesus said, "What therefore God hath joined together, let not man do this."
Player 2.
What is put asunder?
Definitely.
I'll take filled up for 400.
It's the substance that most commonly fills an hourglass.
Player 1. Precisely.
Precisely. It's coarse. It's rough.
In a Tennyson poem, the Lady of Shalot's mirror did this from side to side when Lancelot appeared.
Player 2.
What is cracked?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm out on this category. I don't like it anymore.
Let's go with cowboy talk.
For
Let's get this
400.
cowboy talk. Let's see.
If you're belly up or strapped on your horse toes down, you're this.
Player 1.
Drunk or sleep or dead? Oh, dead. Dead's good.
Exactly.
Strapped on your horse, toes down. I don't know that one.
Western writers referred to the English style of these seats as postage stamps.
Player 1.
Saddles.
Definitely.
Definitely.
A rawhide artist was a ranch hand who was good with this branding implement.
A
3.
brand. I don't
What
know.
is a branding iron?
An iron.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just call them a
like
brand.
Poets for
brander?
400.
For poets, we gotta get out of this
Lady Life is
category.
involved with at least 3 women, but
Oh,
wedding
hey,
bells
hey, Poe,
tolled
Poe.
nevermore.
Player
No.
2.
Who is Edgar Allan
Like sometimes
Poe?
it lights up while he's
Hey, you're correct.
still saying the last word, and sometimes it's
Poets
after the last word,
for
and I can't
800.
figure out when it
Lady
wants me to buzz
Caroline
in.
Lamb, a married lover of this lord, called him mad, bad, and dangerous to know.
Player 3.
Who is George Gordon?
Exactly.
Give me transportation for
Transportation.
400.
Non-rigid airships, like the ones used for advertising, are more commonly called this.
Player 1.
Blimps.
When you just
Yes.
click it, it always works. When you go,
No, that's not true. It's not true.
it's true.
Let's go back cowboy talk.
If you're downright mean, your veins are filled with this reptile's blood.
Player 1.
What do you guys think? Snake's blood? Lizard's blood?
Precisely.
Okay. Wasn't
Pick
that
again.
hard. All right, cowboy talk.
This term for a southwestern tavern is Spanish.
Player 2.
What is cantina?
Yes.
Give me
We're still within
Broken
range
English.
here, but
for 1,600.
player 2's.
A alliterative term for a contest in which the last car still running wins.
Anyone at all? This is what we
Oh, a
wanted.
demolition derby.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Business and industry for 400.
Filing for bankruptcy will stop this agency's collections, but it can still audit you.
Player 1.
The IRS.
Hey, you're correct.
It's like I like transportation.
Russia's Lunokhod 1 was the first wheeled vehicle used here.
Player
I
1.
mean, I gotta think it's the moon.
Exactly.
Perfect there, Nick. Perfect
In
for Eddie.
1993, Barbara Harmer became the first woman to co-pilot this supersonic plane.
Player 2.
Ah,
What is the Concorde?
Yes.
How about poets for 1,200?
He did not go gentle into that good night, but died at age 39 after years of hard drinking and debauchery.
Player 1.
I mean, is that Ernest Hemingway? Dylan Thomas? No. Are you being for real? It is? Thomas. I guess I don't even know who this is then.
Exactly.
All right, that was for you guys. Thank you. No idea.
The Baltimore type of this fast sailing ship originated in the Chesapeake Bay region in the 1800s.
That'd be like a schooner or
Player 2?
skiff.
What is the schooner?
Schooner.
Definitely.
It's not a schooner. It's a sailboat.
Let's do
Idiot.
broken English for 2,000.
This word, meaning to reduce to dust, is etymologically related to pollen.
Player 3.
What is pulverize?
Exactly.
That's actually what I was gonna guess.
I'll try filled up for 800.
Stupid head.
An election may be declared invalid if one of these has been stuffed.
Player 1.
A Trump.
Yes.
Answer?
Oh crap! All right, guys. This is it. We've got to do it. This is it. This is our only chance. On the edge of your seats. Be ready to think.
Could you make your wager,
The
please?
Shenandoah, commissioned by the U.S. Navy in 1923, was its first Zeppelin-type airship filled with this gas.
Player 1.
Goodyear. Hydrogen? Oh, with this gas. Oh yeah, that would be hydrogen blimp. I was like, what's the question? Hydrogen.
Oh, regrettably, no.
No, it's over. Helium. Ah! Well, we're in trouble now. We need to get like all of these.
This rugged vehicle may derive its name from the abbreviation for general purpose.
Player 2.
Jeep.
What is the Jeep?
Jeep.
Yes.
I can't even get buzzed in.
What?
Okay. Business and industry. For 800?
It's the A in ABS, which is designed to keep your car from hitting the skids.
Player one. Exactly.
It's not over yet. It is over.
Bart Simpson and Mickey Mouse are popular figuras gringas for these candy-filled Mexican party objects.
Player three.
What are piñatas?
Piñatas. Piñatas.
Definitely.
Let's try poets.
Well, we're definitely going
for
to lose here.
1,600.
This Scots affair with a servant lass named Elizabeth produced a child in 1785.
Player three.
Who is Robert Burns?
Exactly.
Who,
Poets.
why does someone
for
care about that?
2,000.
Do you have any poetry?
His first wife,
Experts in
Harriet,
here.
was pregnant when he ran off with teenager Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin.
That's a great middle name.
Anyone? What we were looking for was this.
Let's go for business and industry
It's over.
for 1,200.
CPB is the stock symbol for this maker of soup.
Player one. Precisely. Pick again.
Going to the very core of construction, it's the underlying base or substructure of a building.
Player two.
What is the foundation?
That's the spot exactly.
This is 1,600.
Business and industry. For 2,000.
Answer?
No, no, no.
Did you make
It's
your
over.
wager, please?
Maybe if he bets it all. No, he's not betting nearly enough.
This Digest May 1998
Readers.
issue featured its new design, a full cover photo, and the table of contents moved inside.
Player two.
What is Reader's Digest?
Exactly.
The only digest.
Now,
Well,
to finish off the round,
Baseball term for the cotton or wool sheets used to fill a quilt.
Player one.
Baseball term? Batting?
Exactly.
All right. GG, Eddie.
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round.
Man, that really hurt.
you've got the lead.
That
going
double
into Final
Jeopardy, man. That
Player
double
two.
daily
You're still
double
in the thick of it, Player
crushed
two.
us.
Player one, don't count
The
yourself out
helium.
just yet.
Hey, it won't matter, though. They're not
It's
going to go all
Final
in.
Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have just a few seconds to decide on your wager.
Historic names.
Go ahead. Make your wager. Player
Well,
three,
we can at
could
least
have
win a
your
few
wager,
bucks.
please? Player two, your wager, please. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
As a teenager, this dictator tried to get into the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, but failed twice.
Let's see how everyone did.
Your question, Player one. That's right. And your wager was? Player three, your question. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect.
Couldn't
Right.
think of
How much did
Hitler.
it cost you? Your question, Player two. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you?
No. Dang.
Congratulations to our big winner. Player two.
Just
Thanks for playing Jeopardy.
crush
Come
this
back
thing in
and see us
half.
again real soon, won't you?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.
My tournament of champions yet?
Sorry, you haven't qualified yet. We got all kinds of fun stats for you.
Not really. Actually, I kind of want to.
Normal game. Okay.
I don't like
so how many
cards.
people out there?
It's all about like buzzing in fast, and I find that really annoying.
All right. Take a look at the options.
So we're going back to medium.
Normal game. Okay. So how many people out there?
It's just they're buzzing in.
Player 1, what's your name? Player 1, here's your buzz-in key. It's
From
showtime.
the Sony Pictures Studios, this is
Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
The first round categories are as follows. Historic happenings. Saturday Night Live alumni.
Ooh, I could do some of those.
Food. Business terms. Around the dungeon.
Around the dungeon.
And to finish the board,
Dragon's Lair.
the literary world.
Boo!
Player 1, you start us off.
We're doing SNL alumni. Let's do this.
In 1998, he hit the big screen as Dr. Doolittle.
Player 1,
Edit Murfitt.
precisely.
Yo, what's up, goat?
Pick again.
Yeah. Who wasn't born yet? Pete Davidson.
She's played Dr. Mary Albright on TV's Third Rock from the Sun.
Player 2,
Who is Jane Curtin?
Oh, really? I've never watched that show.
Definitely.
SNL alumni.
They still buzzed in really
For
fast.
600.
In 1991's Father of the Bride, he played wedding planner Frank Egelhofer.
Oh, it's what's
You'll
his
just
face?
watch this.
Martin Short.
We'll show you the clue. Player 1,
Precisely.
Image.
Pick again.
I don't know. The images are kind of like, and I said it was a video, so I was like waiting for the video to play, but it turned out you could buzz in immediately.
This African-American comic hit the streets in Lethal Weapon 4.
Player 1,
Chris Rock.
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
This one-time regular got an Oscar nomination for her role as the frustrated fiancé in In and Out.
I don't
Player 3.
have any idea.
Who is Joan Cusack?
Exactly.
Oh, she was in.
I'll try.
She was a regular in
business
the
terms.
non-Lorne Michael
for
years,
200.
so I don't know anything
Sensible
about those.
consumers clip these to get cents off.
Player 1,
Coupons.
Definitely.
Let's go to the dungeon.
A prisoner doing a stretch in the dungeon may be stretched out on one of these.
Player 1,
Is that that's the rack? What about the Iron Maiden? Is that the
Exactly.
spiky coffin thing?
This small device puts a little pressure on your hitchhiking digit.
Player 1,
Thumb press.
good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
I don't actually know this. Why are all these dungeons about hurting people?
What
I
is
thought
a
it
vice?
a vice.
Nice try, but that is
No.
incorrect. Anybody?
What we were looking
It is a
for
thumb
was
screw.
this.
I've never heard of that term. Let's keep going.
A flogging with this multi-corded whip may leave you with a different type of scratch fever.
Player 1,
A flail? Is that a flail? Oh, cat o' nine tails. Cat It is like cat 09 tails like that.
Precisely. Pick again.
Man, what shops do you guys go to?
This maiden is a
Hey, the
hollow
Iron Maiden. There, I see a new
stripe-filled
one.
statue or coffin in which a victim is enclosed.
Player 1.
So what do they do? Is that just a thing where like it would hurt them, or would that kill them? Would they just like kill them?
Yes.
Or make them bleed? Ugh.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Why are they so mean?
From the Latin for little hand, they're handcuffs.
Player 1.
Manos. Manny. Maninis.
Oh, regrettably, no.
Dang it, too
This
slow.
is the correct
Manacles.
question.
I was close. I hope we lost all our money. All right, guys. Food.
Strawberries will keep you from being a scurvy dog. They're higher in this vitamin than oranges.
Player 1.
C.
Yes.
Ha. Spanish.
People who eat this grisly mammal often marinate the meat for at least a day.
Player 1.
Murderers.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
A traditional Jewish cake is made with this sweet treat, milk's partner in the promised land.
Player 2.
What is honey?
Hey, you're correct.
I'll try historic happenings for 200.
In 1949, this aviator seen here received the Wright Brothers Trophy.
This is Amelia Earhart
Just watch
again.
this. We'll show you the clue.
Oh, that's Lindbergh.
Player 1.
Charles Lindbergh.
Precisely.
Woo!
Pick again.
Of the snow pea, chickpea, and goober pea, the number that are legumes.
1.
Player 1.
What is 1?
That is incorrect.
Ah, shoot. What's a goober pea? Never heard of
Player
it.
3.
What is 3?
No.
Yes.
What? A snow pea is not a legume?
Let's do the literary world
What's that, Flipsider?
for 200.
His novel Lord Jim uses the term cat's paws for breezes that ruffle the surface of the sea.
Player 3.
Who is Joseph Conrad?
Precisely.
That's exactly what I was
Pick
thinking.
again.
Who is Joseph
The
Conrad?
literary world for 400.
Of Lord Poop of Pelham, Lord Scroop of Masham, or Lord Surly of Sneer, the one in Henry V.
Lord Poop of Pelham.
Anyone?
Player 1.
Is it really Lord Poop? Or I'll try it. Who is Lord Poop?
No, sorry.
Dang it.
Anybody?
Duke of Diary.
Take a look. Here's the right
Oh,
response.
Lord Scroop. Dang it.
The literary world for 600.
We're in the
Book of
negatives, guys.
Leviticus says of an evildoer, the people of the land shall stone him with these.
Stones?
Anybody? This is the correct question.
Stones.
Give me business terms
What?
for 400.
It's the boating term used when the government comes to the aid of a sinking business, like Chrysler in 1979.
Player 1.
Stone him with stones.
Yes.
All right, food. Get me out of the hole.
Eaten in the British Isles, the black or blood type of this is really a sausage, not a dessert.
Pudding.
Player 2?
No.
What is pudding?
No. I knew it.
Precisely.
I knew it.
Pick again.
Dang it.
Let's go with
It's still happening.
historic happenings for 400.
As a result of the Six-Day War of 1967, this Middle East canal remained closed until 1975.
Player 1.
Suez, I guess.
Hey, you're correct.
Hey, you're correct. Let's keep doing historic
England's
happenings.
first encounter with this Spanish fleet occurred off Plymouth, July 31st, 1588.
Armada?
Player
Spanish
2?
Armada?
What is the Spanish Armada?
Precisely.
I swear I'm buzzing in.
Pick again.
Historic happenings for 800.
It was the last Indian empire in Mexico and Central America.
Player 2?
Who were the Mayans?
Mayans.
Oh, regrettably, no.
No.
Nobody? Player 1.
Definitely.
Of 1962, 1972, or 1982, the year the man seen here went to both Moscow and Peking.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Nixon? Oh, must have been...
Player 1.
He could have gone in 62. But he was president in 72.
Who was?
Oh, who was Nixon? Oh, I was... The year the men seen
Why
here.
is this
No, it's not
who
Nixon.
was?
Why? Yeah, it does say who was. Who was 1972?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Nixon, but like that's not the answer.
A firm
But
that
it said who
buys and
was on the
sells
thing.
Other firms, or part of the name of Janis Joplin's 60s band.
Player 2?
What is a holding company?
Definitely.
Business terms for 800.
Term for the amount a retailer adds to the cost price of a product. It may not be all profit.
Player 3.
What is markup?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's try the literary world for 800.
In 1741, Calvinist Jonathan Edwards gave his fiery sermon entitled Sinners in the Hands of This.
Player 2?
What is an angry god?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's do business terms. 4,000.
A factory's manual labor is blue collar, and these are steel collar.
Steel
Anybody?
collar? Never heard that term.
This is the correct question.
Robots. Okay, there's
Now
like
to
1 year
finish
where
off the
somebody
round.
used that term.
C.S. Lewis chronicled this fantasy world in 7 books, beginning with The Lion, The Witch, and The Wardrobe.
Oh, that's
one.
Narnia.
Exactly.
Yeah!
Okay,
Yeah!
that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores.
Nobody says steel collar.
You're on a roll, Player 1. Hey, you've got a great game going, Player 2, so keep it up. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Weather.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Try harder.
Hey, try hard.
Burt Reynolds.
We know all about that. Hey, Bert!
Tense in the Bible. World hodgepodge. And here's the last category. Rock and pop.
I know about weather too, yeah. You guys know weather? We have all different kinds. Like right now here, it's unseasonably warm weather.
What's the person of fire?
Because it's their turn to pick.
Let's try weather for 400.
61 degrees Fahrenheit is roughly 16 degrees on this scale.
Player 1.
Kelvin. So you spell it right?
Definitely.
Okay, definitely. All right, we gotta see what try hard is.
Term for the European flag seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 2.
What is the tricolor?
France.
Precisely.
Tricolor.
Pick again.
Try harder.
Tricolor.
For 800?
The Ironman category for this
Tricolor.
sport
Okay.
includes a 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike race, and a marathon run.
Player 1.
Definitely.
It's a court of justice.
A trial.
Ooh, no, sorry.
What?
Anyone? Player 3.
What is tribunal?
Oh.
Exactly.
Let's do rock and pop
Confidence.
for
Oh, it was
400.
try.
It was the last decade in which Cher didn't have a top 40 hit.
Player 1.
19. Oh, did she have one in the 60s?
Hey, you're correct.
Wow.
Wow.
Cher, killing it.
Collective name of Julius Caesar, Pompey the Great, and Marcus Licinius Crassus.
Player 1.
The good one. Triumvirate. Triumvirate.
Over it.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even hit enter.
Ooh, sorry.
I didn't know how to spell it, and I ran out of time.
Player 3.
We're giving it to you.
What
I
is
was trying to
the
spell it.
triumvirate?
I was trying to correct, but I was...
Exactly.
Dang it, I actually got it right.
Try harder for 2,000.
Bet in which the bettor must correctly choose the first 3 finishers in a horse race
Trifecta.
in exact order.
Player 1.
Yes.
All right. Burt Reynolds.
Burt attended college on a scholarship for this sport.
Gotta be football.
Player 1.
Exactly.
In the April 1972 issue of this magazine, Burt filled out the foldout.
Player 1.
Filled it out. Play girl?
That is incorrect.
No. What?
Is that it? Anyone?
I've seen the picture. We've all seen the picture.
Take a look. Here's
That
the
was
right
Cosmo?
response.
Really? Cosmo had a fold out?
And
Nintendo power.
the Daily Double.
All right, guys. Dig deep into your Burt Reynolds,
Did you make your wager, please?
because we're going for it.
Burt appeared in 2 Cannonball Run films and in 3 installments of this car chase series.
Player 1.
The card is Sundance, Butch and Sundance. That would Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit.
Speed.
Exactly.
Oh shoot, I picked the wrong.
This 1972 film, set in the South, is considered Burt's dramatic breakthrough film.
Player 1.
You know, the diddle doo 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 doodle doo. Yeah, Deliverance. Thank you.
Yes.
No.
Burt's musicals include At Long Last Love with Sybil Shepherd and this 1982
He does musicals?
one with Dolly Parton.
Player 2.
What is the best little whorehouse in Texas?
Hey, you were right, Eddie.
Precisely.
You're one step ahead.
Pick again.
Give me Tents in the Bible.
I didn't know what that
For
even was.
400.
According to Genesis chapter 13, verse 12, Lot pitched his tent toward this city near Gomorrah.
Player 1.
Sodom? How do you spell Sodom? Sodom.
Yes.
Let's do rock and pop.
Of a steamroller, airplane, or two U.S. cities, it was what the group Buffalo Springfield was named after.
Player 1.
Let's say I don't know. I was gonna say steamroller. You agree?
Exactly.
Why do we know that? I don't know.
Melissa Joan Hart's mother took her name from a song by this band featuring Duane and Greg.
Oh, the Allman Brothers.
Player 1.
It's like almond, right? You guys were spelling it wrong before.
Almond.
Hey, you're correct.
All man.
He reached new
Overcompensating.
heights with Purple Rain.
Player 1.
Prance. Prance.
Exactly.
In 1982, it was business as usual for this Who Can It Be Now group from Down Under.
Player 1.
Is that men in hats? Men at work.
Men in work hats.
Men at
you're
work wear
correct.
hats. Dude, we're crushing it now. Look at this. Weather.
The name of this storm with winds over 74 miles per hour comes from the West Indies Taino word for evil spirit.
Player 1.
So it could be typhoon, hurricane, cyclone. Hurricane? Oh, hurricane.
Precisely.
No, precisely. No problem.
Pick again.
Types include cumulus
Clouds.
and stratus.
Player 1.
Coulds.
Hey, you're correct.
Man, we're routing these
A
guys
boundary
right now.
between two dissimilar air masses.
Fronts.
It may be cold, warm, or stationary.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
It's what a twister is.
Player 1.
I mean, was that a cyclone? Oh, a tornado. I was like, is there another term for? For some reason, when I read that, I read it as tornado
Definitely.
in my head.
Numbers chapter 19 verse 14 says, if a man dieth in his tent, everything in it and all who enter are unclean for this many days.
Player 2.
What is 7?
Exactly.
What a stupid thing to put in the Bible.
Let's do World Hodgepodge. For 400.
Pato, a combination of basketball and this game played on horseback, is quite popular in Argentina.
Player 1.
Must be polo.
Definitely.
I can't believe there's enough stuff to talk about tents in the Bible to take up a whole category.
From the old French for ice, these cover about 1/8 of ice.
Glaciers.
Some are 3/4 of a mile thick.
Player 1.
Glaciers.
Exactly.
Answer?
Ooh, oh man.
Could you make your wager, please?
What do we do?
Did all.
Do we just go for? I mean, why not? We're here to win, aren't we?
Could you make your wager,
Jorge
please?
Icaza,
I mean, if you're
who
here
was
to win,
born
you
in
can win.
Quito, was one of this country's most famous 20th century authors.
Player 1.
Quito is Ecuador, isn't it? Ecuador. Ecuador. It's the capital of Ecuador.
Definitely.
Dominating.
On Dutch maps, this country is called Oostenrijk.
Player 3.
What is Austria?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll take tents in the Bible for 1200.
This apostle from Tarsus was a tent maker by trade.
Who was the tent maker?
Is that it? Anyone?
Paul. I don't know. I only know like Paul. Everything's
Who is
Paul.
Mark?
Oh, regrettably, no.
Paul, Mark, Luke.
Anyone?
Those are the only ones I know. Barry.
Take a look.
Hey, it is
Here's
Paul.
the right response.
Paul, Saul, Maul,
I'd
Doll.
like World Hodgepodge for 2000.
Jamaica is found in this sea.
Under the sea.
Player 1.
Mediter.
Jamaica. No, Caribbean.
Mediterranean Sea? Caribbean?
2 B's, 1 R.
Precisely.
No, that's precisely.
Pick again.
Yeah, Mediterranean.
When asked, "Where is
Mediterranean
Sarah thy
cruise, we
wife?"
went to
he
Jamaica.
replied, "In the tent."
Player 2.
Who is Abraham?
Definitely.
Definitely.
And the final answer.
Man,
of the
Hobbit,
round.
you know your Bible stuff.
His son Ham discovered this ark
Ham?
drunk and naked in his tent.
Player 2.
Must be Noah.
Who is Noah?
Yes.
Noah named his kid Ham?
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
These are my
Player 1,
boys.
you've got the lead going
Ham and
into
bacon.
Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're trailing player,
Player
2, but
2's
there's
not
plenty
too
of
far
game
off
left.
the lead.
It's Final Jeopardy
He
time.
He also said there's
Once I give
plenty
you the
of game
category,
left as
You'll
well.
have just a few seconds to decide on your wager.
There's not plenty of game left.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
We're gonna break. I mean, we're gonna break our record right here.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2.
My only
your
regret
wager,
is we
please.
can't hit the 6
Player 1,
figures.
please make your wager.
Let's do it.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
It can mean to transmit heat, electricity, or an orchestra's directions.
Conduct.
Let's see how everyone did.
Player 3, your question. Very good. What was your wager? Your question, player 2. That's not right. I'm sorry. And your wager? Your question, player 1. Right you are. What was your wager?
Woo!
Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy.
Get your heart out, Ken Jennings.
Player 1.
We did it.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we... Sorry, you haven't qualified
All right,
yet.
let's take the contestant exam again. All right, we're all warmed up. We're all warmed
Hi, everyone.
up.
I'm Alex Trebek, and welcome to the Jeopardy contestant exam. In some ways, this is tougher than the actual show because there are 50 questions in 50 different categories. Fortunately, though, you don't have to get all of them right. A score of 35 or over is considered a passing grade here, so good luck to you. I'll talk to you again right after the test.
Well, you don't have to buzz in. You don't have
Hi,
opponents.
I'm Johnny Gilbert. I'll be reading you the questions for
So
the
it's
Jeopardy
easier in
test.
those ways.
As Alex mentioned, there are 50 questions in all. Good luck. Let's get started. Religion. In 1875, this woman published Science
Oh,
and
shoot, it's
Health,
the same
the
questions?
basis of her religion.
It's the same questions. I still don't know who this is. This was the very first question and the very first one before. I don't know any women that had a basis for her religion. Smith.
English
You
Lit.
don't know
Yeah,
which
it's
one
all
you
the
got
same.
right.
And
1891 novel.
Cancel. It's all the same questions. We're not doing that again.
Normal game? Okay, so how many people out there? Player 1, what's your name?
Can't believe they didn't even come up with like a second example.
Player 1, here's your buzz-in key.
Can't play with other players online.
Yep.
Oh, it crashed. Crash number 2. I'm going to write to their developers.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details. Normal game, okay? So
This is Windows 98.
Type in your name, Player 1.
I couldn't get Windows 95
Player
to work.
1, here's your buzz-in key.
You need DirectX and stuff, and it didn't support it properly.
The Sony Pictures Studios.
So I do everything on Windows 98 with this stuff.
Jeopardy.
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy.
I mean, this game came out
Alex
late enough that it
Trebek.
supports Windows XP as well.
Thank you, Johnny, and welcome everyone to another exciting game of Jeopardy!
Yeah, 3.1 is the first I
First round
used.
categories are as follows.
File Man,
Home,
Stately Homes.
beastly expressions. Queen for a day.
Yeah, I had Windows ME and I had to uninstall it. It was that bad.
Legal stuff. And our last category.
I lasted 2 days. It kept crashing my computer and I had to uninstall it. Luckily, I bought it for $5 because that was the university cost. But I had to go back to XP. Well, this is a pretty rough set of categories here.
Player 1, you start us off.
All right, who dealt it?
An actor. Everybody wants to be Cary Grant. Even I want to be Cary Grant.
Player 1.
Who was Cary Grant?
Exactly.
A baseball legend. It ain't over till it's over.
Player 1.
Is that Yogi Berra or Babe Ruth? Probably Yogi Berra. Seems like a Yogi quote.
Yes.
A newspaper publisher. You furnish the pictures and I'll furnish the war.
Player 2.
Who is William Randolph Hearst?
Exactly.
Let's go with Queen for a Day. For 200.
In Wonderland, she cries, "Off with Alice's head."
Queen of
What
Hearts.
a card.
It's Queen of
Player
Hearts,
one.
right?
Hey, you're correct.
Hey. I promise I'll stop saying A after, but just every time I can't help it.
A comedian. My forefathers didn't come over on the Mayflower, but they met the boat.
Player 3.
Who is Will Rogers?
Exactly.
Let's try beastly expressions for 200.
The correct response should roll off your tongue like water off this bird's back.
Nobody?
Flamingo? Oh, a duck's back?
What we were looking for was this.
That's like the $100
Give me
millionaire
The
question.
Cannel Channel for 200.
Channel.
In 1994, this
Cannel.
1970s Jim Garner Private Eye series was revived in a TV movie.
Player 1.
Dragnet. Starring...
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
Oh, a TV movie.
Player 2.
Shoot, I was thinking of the
What is
actual
the
movie.
Rockford Files?
Rockford File. Dang, Skittlebrow.
Exactly.
The Cannel Channel. For 400.
What's cannel mean?
NBC's top show of the 1982-83 season, it suited Mr. and Mrs. America to a T. A Mr. T.
Player 1.
The A team?
Definitely.
Cannell's title TV pairs include Hardcastle and McCormick and 10-Speed and Brown This.
Player 3.
Who is Shoe?
Precisely.
I still don't understand what a cannel is
Pick
because
again.
I feel like it's trying to tell us
Legal
something.
stuff
Like the
for
creator?
200.
The Playboy Foundation gives awards named for this free speech amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Player 2.
What is the First Amendment?
Definitely.
Legal stuff. For 400.
U.S.
A
firms
producer,
operating
okay.
in the investment field have to answer to the SEC, this group.
Player 3.
What is the Securities and Exchange Commission?
Exactly.
Legal stuff. For 600?
Legal stuff.
A living one gives family members the right to end treatment of a dying person.
Player 1.
Yes.
Let's do legal stuff. We all know
Doctors,
legals.
lawyers, and accountants protect against charges of professional error with this type of insurance.
Dang
Player
it.
3.
I'm buzzing too
What is
early.
malpractice?
Exactly.
Legal stuff.
Legal
For
stuff.
1,000.
This states Proposition 227 of 1998 opposed bilingual education.
It sounds like
Player
freaking
1.
California if I ever heard of it.
Hey, you're correct.
Alex is always so happy about the wrong kind of ones.
An early sex symbol. Between two evils, I always pick the one I've never tried before.
Anybody?
I mean, Marilyn Monroe, but I don't know.
What we were looking for was
Mae West. All right, we'll keep going with the
For
canal.
5 years, Mitzi Capture played Lieutenant Rita Lee Lance on the Silky Cannell series on the USA Network.
Player 1.
Silk stockings.
I'll need a ruling on that. Okay, the judges give it to you.
Oh,
so
they
pick again.
spelled it stockings. I never noticed that. See, I'm not old enough to catch those little puns, Skittlebro. You were older than me. I'll need a ruling on that.
Richard Grieco graduated from this jumping Cannell TV series to his own Cannell series, Booker.
Player 1.
21 Jump Street.
Exactly.
Man, Cannell made some good stuff. Let's do some beastly expressions.
If you receive a horse as a gift, never look at it in here.
Player 1.
The mouth.
Yes.
These farm animals may fly, but they are very unlikely birds.
Player 1.
Probably chickens.
No. Too bad.
No, what?
Is that it? Anyone? Player 2?
What are cows?
Oh, regrettably, no.
Cows. Oh, pigs may fly.
Nobody?
I get it. But I still don't get it.
This is what we wanted.
Not good either.
I mean, like, it was phrased really weird there.
You might as well be hanged for a sheep as one of these.
Player 2?
What is a lamb?
Yes.
What?
Hang
Let's
for a
do
sheep as a lamb?
Stately homes. For 200?
State where you'll find the homes of Harry Truman and Jesse James.
Player 3.
What is Missouri?
Precisely. Pick again.
Stately homes. For 400.
A house in this state's city of Hackensack was given to Baron von Steuben for service to the United States. He sold it.
Player 3.
What is New Jersey?
How dare he sell a house?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, Hackensack, New Jersey.
Stately homes. For 600?
The L.L. Nunn House is an architectural highlight
Telluride.
of Telluride in
that-
this state.
Colorado.
Player 2?
What is Colorado?
Exactly.
Okay. Queen for a day?
All right, they're catching up here.
For 400?
Listen to your wife.
It's an Australian state, mate.
Player 1.
Queensland.
Queensland.
I know my
Correct.
dates.
Gonna need a ruling
Certainly
on
know
this.
your geography.
Oh, thank you. Gonna need a ruling on this.
There's no mystery that this sleuth solved the Roman hat mystery and the French powder mystery.
Player 3.
Who is Elliot McQueen?
No.
Steve
I'm sorry.
McQueen?
Nobody?
Nobody?
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Ellery Queen.
She's the egg-laying monarch found in a mound of white ants.
Player 3.
The Queen?
What is a queen aphid?
No, that's not right. Sorry.
No.
Player 2.
What is a queen termite?
Yes.
You sure know your termite, so
Let's
they didn't record a line for that.
try Stately homes for 800.
Answer. The Daily Double.
Ah, we would have missed this one anyway.
Did you make your wager, please?
You can visit the mansion of shipping magnate Jeremiah Lee
Massachusetts.
in Marblehead in this state.
Player 2.
What is Massachusetts?
Would have missed that one.
Exactly.
Stately homes for 1,000.
They caught up.
The house of Jonathan Hager stands in the town named for him in this state.
Player
Hagertown?
3.
What is Maryland?
Maryland.
Yes.
Let's try Queen for a Day for 1,000.
The ninth man with this title, he was responsible for the rules of boxing.
Player 3.
Who is the Marquis of Queensberry?
Exactly.
Here's the final answer on this board.
Don't mistake an old one of these for a preacher because of his beard.
Player 2.
What is a goat?
Exactly.
Dang it, man. We lost the lead. We just got routed.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores.
It was going so well.
You're in the lead, Player 2. Player 1, you're still in contention. You're in last place, Player 3, but you...
Yeah, I wasn't
get to
buzzing in
start
at all.
things off in Double Jeopardy.
But they were all buzzing in
Ladies and gentlemen,
immediately.
It's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Bits and art,
Art.
halls of fame, 80s rock,
80s rock. Dan.
Christmas cuisine, and our last category is really old history.
Not a technical term.
All old is history
How
to me.
about
All history is old, I
art?
mean.
For 400.
Oh, I didn't even get to pick. Art.
God separating the light from darkness is a major scene Michelangelo painted on the ceiling here.
Sistine
Just
Chapel.
Watch this. We'll show you the clue.
I've been there. The Sistine.
I-N-E.
Mhm.
I-N-E.
Definitely.
When I was there, they spelled it in like Latin or something. So I don't know. So.
In 1988, they released the concert
You
tour
too.
documentary Rattle and Hum.
I saw it in the theater. I saw it in the theater.
Precisely. Pick again.
They had two #1 hits in 1980. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and another one Bites the Dust.
Player 1.
Yes, yeah, not yes.
Definitely.
They did different songs.
In
Janet.
1986,
Janet.
she was in Control with a hit album that included What Have You Done For Me Lately?
Player 1.
Precisely. Pick again.
In 1984, this rock band leaped to the
Van
top
Halen.
of the charts with the song Jump.
Player 1.
Crushing these.
Yes.
Sweep, sweep, sweep,
After
sweep,
going
sweep.
roundabout, This group returned to the charts in 1983 with Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Literally, yes.
Exactly.
You're just a little bit ahead, Apollo. All right, you guys like food? Here, this is for you guys.
Holidays, Winter White Chocolate is one of the most popular of this chain's 31 flavors.
Player 1.
Carol Baskins Robbins.
Definitely.
Got this, man. We got this.
In We Wish You a Merry Christmas, carolers demand a figgy one and won't go until they get some.
Player 2.
Pudding?
What is figgy pudding?
Exactly.
They stole it from me.
Let's try Halls of Fame for 400.
In 1997, this trio's career was staying alive with a new CD and induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Player 1.
The Bee Gees.
Definitely.
I really thought that was going to be in the brotherly rock category before.
A magic earring Ken doll is among the items displayed in a Palo Alto, California Hall of Fame devoted to this doll.
Player 1.
Barbie.
Kendall.
Exactly.
We'll go back to food. Food.
About 1.76 billion of these striped canes are sold in the U.S. every year. Most of them are used for decoration.
Player 1.
Candied canes. See, that one you have to type. You
Hey,
can't
you're
just say,
correct.
what are candy?
It's an English tradition to adorn this tusked animal's head with sprigs of bay, rosemary, and little flags.
Player 1.
Is it elephant or a boar or a warthog? I mean, an elephant seems a little too weird, right?
Exactly.
Traditional to have an elephant in England.
Well, I don't know if it's like just like on like a head on a wall or what that means, but
Answer. The Daily Double.
oh, it's cuisine. So I guess it's like they were eating the boar. Oh,
Make your
gross.
wager, please.
Oh, dude, let's go. Let's go.
At Christmas time, you'll have a burning desire to make a bûche de Noël, a cake shaped like this.
Player 1.
Shaped like a log.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys, we can get to the 100K. We can get to the 100K if we keep this up. Got some
Player 1,
bits
you
and
In
pieces.
addition to the cradle and handset, older ones of these included finger
Telephones.
holes and a finger stop.
Player 1.
Telephones.
Precisely. Pick again.
I don't know why they scoot the board over like that. It's really annoying.
A pair of these may be a frame with a front and two temple pieces, nose pads,
Eyeglasses,
and of
I
course
guess.
lenses.
Player 1.
Definitely.
As opposed to like ear glasses or butt glasses.
Its bits include a horn, seat, skirt, cinches, hobble strap, and fenders.
A
Player
saddle.
1.
Precisely.
A car. Come on,
Pick again.
Dan. Some of those things, maybe.
This appliance consists of a water reservoir, filter basket, warming unit, and carafe.
Player 1.
With that
Coffee
coffee maker?
Yes.
Oh, man, we're getting it.
This
Running the
musical
category.
accessory includes a weighted pendulum and a graduated scale.
Metronome.
Player 1.
Metronome?
Precisely.
Oh, we ran the category. That may be the first time we
Pick
did.
again.
No one stole it from us or anything. All right, we're going to go to art. This is Dan's category.
In 1912, this 30-year-old Spaniard began incorporating business cards and wallpaper into his paintings.
Player 1.
Is that, who's the guy with the thing? Picasso.
That's who we were looking for.
I mean, it's, you know, Spain. You just pick one guy. It's like Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego.
The setting of this American Gothic artist's midnight ride of Paul Revere looks like Iowa, not Boston.
Ah, I buzzed in.
Who was Edward Gorey?
Oh, that's incorrect. Anybody? This is
Grant
the correct
Wood. Okay,
question.
I'm glad I didn't get in there. Hey, I want to come back to my place and straighten out my Longfellow.
This night cafe artist worked for art dealers Goupil and Company until 1876, when he was forced out.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Must be Van Gogh, right?
Player 1.
Van Halen.
Yes.
Beginning in 1728, this British satirist painted a scene from the Beggar's Opera in several versions.
British
Player
satirist.
2.
Who was William Hogarth?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's go with really old history.
You need to get the other
For
daily
400.
double.
This city's Circus Maximus Hippodrome could hold
That's London, right?
250,000 people, about 1/4 of its population.
Player
Oh,
1.
yeah, Rome is Circus Max. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's the spot exactly.
That's the exact spot. It's the exact spot I'm talking about.
From 434 to 445, Bleda ruled
Must be
the Huns
Attila.
jointly with this man, his brother.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
Let's stick with Halls because we're more likely to get these, and I need the daily double.
This comic duo's Who's on First routine
Abbott and
is enshrined
Costello.
on a gold record in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
Okay.
This prodigy, who won the U.S. Open at age 14 in 1957, was a charter member of the U.S. Chess Hall of Fame.
Shoot, man, I don't know.
Player 3.
Who was David Fisher?
Oh, that's incorrect.
Oh, Bobby
Anyone?
Fischer.
Player 1.
Bobby Fischer won the U.S. Open. Are we sure about that?
Precisely.
He won the U.S.
Pick
Open?
again.
What? This seems like something you talk about.
Player 1, you choose.
I'm confused. There's no way he won the U.S. Open.
The Dog Mushers Hall of Fame in Knik, Alaska, is in a building used as the 1967
Iditarod.
headquarters for this sled dog race.
Player 1.
How do I spell it? I did a rod? I did a rod or I did a rod?
Definitely.
I did a rod?
Early Lydian coins were made from electrum, an alloy of silver and this other precious metal.
Player 3.
What is gold?
Precisely. again.
Silver and gold.
Really old history for 1600.
And
Dang it!
the Daily Double.
Ah, crap.
Did you make your wager, please?
We needed that one.
This highest
I should have just
civil
buzzed
office
in,
of
just-
old Venice originated in the 7th century and got its first palace in 814.
Player 3.
What is Doge?
Doge.
Yes.
Concerned Doge.
And to wrap up this board,
Under this Latin name, the island once called Albion went on to rule the waves.
player 3.
What is Britannia?
Definitely.
Encyclopedia
That's the
Britannia.
end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. It's still anyone's game, Player 3.
It's still anyone's game.
It's crunch time, folks.
Crunch time.
Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Famous names.
It's gonna be Hitler again.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
It's
Player
just,
three,
it is
we
still
have
anyone's
your
game because
wager,
I'm gonna
please.
bet all of it.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
At this scuba pioneer's death in 1997, Jacques Chirac
Jacques
called him
Cousteau.
probably the best-known Frenchman in the world.
Cousteau? I trust Mappy.
Let's see how everyone did.
Mappy was on Who Wants to Be a
Player
Millionaire?
3, your question.
The daytime
Sorry,
version.
That's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Player 2.
I don't think it's
your
Mark
question.
Belair because I don't even know who that is.
Sorry, that's wrong. How much did
Yeah,
it
the
cost?
Final Jeopardy ones are like the easiest ones we've had.
Player 1,
God,
your
we were so
question.
close, man.
That's correct. What did you wager?
Congratulations
Yeah, Alex
to
was
the
surprised
big winner
there.
here today on Jeopardy.
Player 1.
Hope you all had fun.
We
See
did
you
it.
again on Jeopardy.
Thanks, Alex.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game. Sorry, you haven't qualified yet.
We're never going to qualify. Hey, Bismarck. All right, I'll do one more.
Normal game? Okay. So how many people out there?
Well, let me check something real
Player
fast
one.
here before I start this. Careful.
Trying.
Careful. Just want to see. We have the thing yet? Probably won't. But track order. View status. Still nothing new, man. Nothing new. What the heck? Just checking on my PS5. See if the shipment is the labels had anything happen. Estimated delivery. Pending. Label created.
I think
No information.
my FedEx item said pending until this morning, and then it said it was coming today. And then now it says pending again. Never showed up.
I think they'll ship it tomorrow.
Player 1, here's your buzz.
It's shipping out of the same city that I'm in. So
Let's get
if
this
they shipped
show
it
on.
today, I would be getting it tomorrow.
Pictures Studios
And that's too early.
is Jeopardy!
I'm supposed to get
Here
it on
he is,
Thursday.
The host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy. So good luck to all our players.
Mm-hmm.
The first round categories are as follows. Sports movies.
Oh, sports movies. That's like double whammy for us.
Name calling. Pop albums.
Pop albums.
Celebrity astrology.
What?
Sports and fitness.
Some more sports.
And completing the board, our category is Resort City.
Resort cities. Guys, we should crush this. Let's go. Name calling, yeah. Professionals at that.
All right, let's get things underway, player one.
Santorini is the best. That's the best resort city. I don't think it's a resort city, though. It's a cool
Player
city.
one, you choose.
But I wouldn't consider it a resort. All right, sports movies. Let's go.
Michael Jordan
Space
and the Looney
Jam.
Tunes
Whoa!
played basketball
Space
to win their
Jam!
freedom from alien slavers in this 1996 movie.
Player one.
I've still never seen it, but Space Jam. Space Jam.
Exactly.
I've never seen Space Jam. Guys, Space Jam, put it on your movie choice list.
Dennis Quaid played Jim Morris, a teacher who became a major league pitcher at age 35 in this 2002
Oh, shoot, what was that called?
feel-good
I'm going to
film.
buzz in anyway.
Player
Rookie. All right, the Rookie. Yeah, the Rookie. It's a little modern for me. A little modern. What's the prop?
Definitely.
I told you, like, when my wife and I got married, we got married at a country club, like, you know, at their little lodge or whatever.
Player one, you choose.
And, like, in the basement area was their kind of just regular kind of bar lounge area, and they had a Space Jam poster on the wall. Like, Space Jam at that point was 10 years old. Like, it was an older movie. My friends were so excited. They took some pictures with it.
As football player Rod Tidwell, this actor asked Jerry Maguire to show me the money.
Player one.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Exactly.
Yeah, LeBron's supposedly working on a sequel to it, yeah. Never seen Tron? It's really hard to watch, Flipsider. It's like kind of weird and boring. The
Player one,
pacing is
you choose.
odd. It's weird. But I think it's on Disney Plus, so give it another shot.
This star of Dawson's Creek played a
Vanderbeek.
high school quarterback in 1999's Varsity Blues.
Player one.
Definitely.
I need to watch the Neutron. Not Neutron, but Neutron.
Player one, you choose.
This 1992 film spawned 2 sequels
The Mighty Ducks.
and an NHL team.
Player one.
Mighty Ducks.
Precisely. Pick again.
We just swept it. Let's go. Let's keep up the sports theme here.
By 1965, this teenage Austrian
Up.
was so muscular, he was named Junior Mr. Europe.
Get on the category. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Definitely.
This Florida baseball team entered the National League in 1993 and won the World Series in 1997.
It's a lot to do with the Florida Marlins.
Exactly.
The 1956 Olympics featured a bloody water polo
Soviet
match
Union,
between
the only
Hungary
other one.
and this union.
The only
Player
union. Soviet Union.
Yes.
Crushing it. The other guys haven't even buzzed in yet.
Astanga is a high-energy type of this exercise discipline whose name is Sanskrit for union.
Player three.
What is Tai Chi?
Nice try, but
All right,
that
yoga.
is incorrect. Player one.
High energy?
Precisely.
I didn't know yoga was considered high
again.
energy. I was thinking like jazzercise.
This great Edmonton Oilers
Oh, what's
traded
Gretzky?
to the LA Kings hockey team in 1988.
Player one.
Wayne Gretzky? Like that? Gretzky?
Yes.
All right, pop albums.
He released Earthling in 1997, 25
Bowie.
years after telling us of Ziggy Stardust.
Player one.
And imagine how much faster this is than if I was playing this on the PlayStation and having to type everything in.
This guitarist came alive to millions of new fans in a 1976 #1 album.
Player one.
Frampton? I was thinking Pearl Jam.
Hey, you're correct.
They recorded Dark Side of the Moon.
Player one. Precisely. Pick again.
All right, this is, I mean, like, if we don't go this time in, I mean, like, what more could we ask for? We're just...
There's no doubt that this album title refers to the band members' upbringing near Disneyland.
Player one.
Album title? Tragic Kingdom, yeah. I wouldn't have come up with that on my own, but that is right.
Yes.
This album by Sheryl Crow originated with weekly LA jam sessions.
Player one.
Well, I don't know what the name of that. Tuesday Night Music. Dang, Mappy. You studied these. I think I had this album. All I wanna do, love someone. I got a feeling.
In 1986, voters of this California resort made Clint Eastwood's day by electing him mayor.
Player two.
What is Carmel?
That's the spot exactly.
I don't know anything about that.
Resort cities? For 400.
This fashionable Colorado ski getaway was named by prospectors for the trees in the area.
Player one.
Aspen.
Exactly.
I can't believe we let them get one right.
Player one, you choose.
Yeah, no, Gretzky is, from a stat perspective, although in the recent years people have come close on some of his stats, but he does have some out-of-this-world stats. He's really his own, like... If you look up his stats, like, they're just absurd. Not even close.
Player one, you choose. Answer?
Oh, boy. All right.
Would you make your wager, please?
We got to do it. We got to do it.
This New Jersey resort,
New Jersey resort,
was built in 1870.
Jersey
to keep
Shore?
Sand out of hotel lobbies and railroad cars.
Player one.
New Jersey resort. Atlantic City. Yeah.
Definitely.
Woo!
Known for its spa, Vichy is found in this country.
Sounds like Italy, but I don't know what that is.
What is France?
Precisely.
France.
Pick again.
I'll take celebrity astrology. For 200?
Little Richard and Rich Little were both born under this sign of the Archer.
Player one.
Which one's the Archer? Sagittarius. I don't know these very well. Makes me. I know you got to get your notepad out.
Hey, you're correct.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. Well, let's finish off this category. Fine.
Yalta, a Crimean health resort, was the site of an important conference during this 20th century war.
Player three.
There's a lot of wars.
What is World War II?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll try name calling for 200.
This first name means a follower of Dionysus, appropriate in the case of Mr. Rodman.
Player one.
Oh, Dennis. I was like, worm? I'm so confused because it's like name calling.
Hey, you're correct.
That would be like, you know, an insulting name.
Ironically, this first name of a famous American blind woman born in 1880 means light.
Helen?
Player 3.
What is Helen?
No, I buzzed in.
Precisely.
Back off,
Again.
player 3.
Name calling. For 600?
A comedian's son, actor-director Albert Brooks, was born with this relativity
Einstein.
scientist's name.
Einstein brothers.
Yes.
Like his name was literally Albert Einstein. What were his parents thinking?
This author named a character in a wry 1951 novel for 1940s movie star Joan Caulfield.
Player 3.
Who is J.D. Salinger?
Okay, man.
Precisely.
I was missing what they're asking for there.
Again.
How about celebrity astrology? For 400?
People born under this fishy sign, like Tommy Toon, are often slim and make excellent dancers.
Player 1.
Pisces.
Hey, you're correct.
All right.
Nintendo,
Oh, Nintendo. Mario.
immortalized this super first name of one of the company's landlords.
Player 1.
Yay!
Precisely.
Video games! Yay! Video games!
David Copperfield and Claudia
We did
Schiffer
it.
must have a lot in common. They share this maidenly sign.
Player 2.
What is Virgo?
Yes.
Celebrity astrology. For
There's only
800?
12 signs, right?
Roger Ebert is a Gemini, and this former partner was an Aquarius.
Gene Siskel.
Their signs are supposed to be compatible.
Player 1. Exactly.
And now to finish off the round.
Sissy Spacek was born on Christmas Day, so this is her sign.
Player 2.
What is Capricorn?
Exactly.
No, Scorpio's earlier, because I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round.
Scorpio's right now.
Let's look at the scores.
It's our time right
You're in
here.
first place all alone, player 1.
All right, we're crushing
Player 2,
them right
you're
now.
not too far off the lead.
We
You're
need to
in
get the
last place,
doubles,
player
though.
3,
We
but
need to get
you
the doubles.
Get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Give us some
Here are the
sports,
categories for
sci-fi
the Double
films,
Jeopardy
sci-fi
round.
sports films.
Teams in literature.
Boo!
Colonies.
Boo!
Begins and ends with the letter M.
Maybe.
1979.
Oh, that's not good.
Mummy, dearest. And
Uh.
completing the board, our category is for Apple.
Oh man. This is the year of Skittlebrow.
Let's go for 4 apples. For 400.
I feel like we just keep going for it because we
To
get the
ruin
daily
carefully
doubles.
laid plans is to upset this.
The apple cart.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
In song, Ida was as sweet as this.
Player 1.
Does anybody know? Sweet as an apple? Sweet as apple pie? That sounds good.
No, that's not right.
Nope,
Sorry.
wrong. Terrible guess. You
Anyone?
guys have failed.
Player 3.
What is applesauce?
Oh, regrettably, no. Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Apple cider. Dang, Mr. Leo got it right. Man, that was a big miss. That was a big miss. We lost 800 instead of gaining it there.
Answer?
Oh, all right. Okay, they didn't get it. It's a little early for this, but we'll take
Take
it.
your wager, please.
It's a little early. I get your
A
apple.
Kellogg's Cinnamon Toasty Apple Cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Player 1.
No, apple cinnamon. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Definitely.
Woo! All right. Well, man, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot now.
If everything is just so or perfect, it's in this kind of order.
Apple
Is that
order.
it? Anyone? This is what we
Apple
wanted.
pie order? What?
This PBS science series has told viewers the gravity of the situation.
I mean, it
Player
must be
3.
Newton.
What is Newton's apple?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't remember that very well.
I'll take begins and ends with M for 400.
The last one officially began January 1st, 1001.
Player 1.
Oh man, I gotta spell this. All right, I cheated. I looked at you guys.
Exactly.
Psychic size between small and large.
Player 1.
Medium.
Yes.
I don't really like this one because I don't know if we would necessarily know it or not.
And 2.
Oh crap!
Daily double. Did you make your wager, please?
Dude, we're gonna destroy this one. we don't even need to do this.
According to the title of a 1953 film, it's what Ethel Merman wanted to be called.
Player 1.
Madam? Call me maybe? Call me Miriam?
Exactly.
Yes! Yes! We did it! Call me maybe.
We
In a
did
special
it.
promotion, Rite Aid pharmacies have tied this medical test to Mother's Day.
Player 3.
What is
Mammogram.
a mammogram?
Dang it.
Hey, you're correct.
Let's try 1979 for 400.
The 1979 Israel-Egypt peace treaty called for the return of this peninsula to Egypt.
Iberia?
What is the Sinai Peninsula?
Sinai.
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
1979.
I don't know about that.
800.
Herman Tarnauer and Nathan Pritikin rode the bestseller list with books on doing this.
Player 2.
What is losing weight?
Yes.
Okay.
1979.
Don't even matter.
Noted falls in 1979 included the Shah of Iran after 37 years and this space station lab after
Skylab.
34,980 orbits.
Player 1.
Precisely. Pick again.
Yeah, Skittlebrowd and Flipsider
In
and Dan,
December,
they
the
should know all
Soviets
these.
invaded this country, whose capital is Kabul.
Anyone at all?
I don't even know.
Player 2.
What is Armenia?
No. Too bad.
Is it Afghanistan? Why don't I know that?
Nobody? Player 1.
We not been there enough as a country?
Hey, you're correct.
You really know your geography. Thanks.
No longer a Sex Pistol, this
Sid
vicious
Vicious.
musician was facing murder charges when he died in February.
Player 1.
And I guess just Sid. I'll type the whole name.
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's do the M's.
We're talking major whirlpool with this.
Player 3.
What is a malevolarm?
Ooh, no, sorry.
What?
Player
Oh,
two?
Maelstrom. That's good.
What is Maelstrom?
Ah, dang it. I didn't buzz in time.
Yes.
Very good, Rod.
Give me Mummy Dearest.
Now,
For
the reason we
400.
have the score, Anto, is because of the
It's
sports
this actor's
questions.
portrayal of the mummy that was used on the U.S. stamp.
Player 2?
Who was Boris Karloff?
Exactly.
Mummy Dearest. For 800?
No mummies, no mummies, no
The
mummies.
Curse of the Mummy's Tomb is a top seller in this kids' book series.
Player 1.
Harry Potter? Oh, Goosebumps.
Yes.
Harry Potter and the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb?
Ancient Egyptians worshipped these small animals, and now their scans are used to study mummies.
Player 1.
Cats.
Exactly.
Of 3, 9, or 13, the number of tana leaves it takes to bring a mummy back to life in the movies.
Player
I'm
1.
just going to assume that some of you guys have seen The Mummy or something. They talk about tana leaves. Anybody? 13? I mean, 13 sounds pretty good.
Nice try, but that is incorrect.
Dang it.
Player 3.
What is 9?
Yes.
Picked the wrong
I'll
one.
take colonies for 400.
Over thousands of years, colonies of these marine polyps can become giant reefs.
Player 2.
What is coral?
Oh,
Exactly.
I was confused by that phrasing.
Colonies. For 800.
A colony of these creatures in San Antonio's Bracken Cave contains 20 million individuals.
Player 1.
I mean, it must be bats, huh?
Hey, you're correct.
Definitely. All right, let's finish off mummies.
In 1994, the Royal Mummy Room in this Egyptian city was reopened after 13 years.
Player 1.
Name an Egyptian city.
Exactly.
We did it.
Because of the mysterious disappearance of its residents, Roanoke Island became known as this colony.
Player 1.
Is it the Lost Colony?
Definitely.
I kind of forgot about that. I remember learning about that when I was a kid.
Closely related to cockroaches, they're the colony residents seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
Are those termites? Termites live in a colony and those aren't ants, so
Precisely.
let's take it.
Pick again.
It's not what I think termites actually look like, but
By 700 BC, these people had established Mediterranean colonies at Utica and Carthage.
Player 2.
Who are the Phoenicians?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's try teens in literature for 400.
Sonia is a kittenish 15-year-old introduced in Book 1 of this long Tolstoy novel.
Player 2.
Crime
What
and
is War and
Punishment.
Peace?
Oh, War and Peace.
Precisely. Pick again.
Teens in literature for 800.
I don't know literature.
In Out of the Dust, Billy Joe relates the story of life in this state's panhandle during the Dust Bowl years.
Gotta be Oklahoma. Dust Bowl.
Yes.
Did we do it? Woo! 6 figures. We did it. We did it.
The 5-letter title of this 1999 novel refers to what Melinda, the traumatized heroine, was unable to do.
Player 3.
What is speak?
Precisely. Pick again.
Yeah, I want to go for 200,000, so I kind of don't want to buzz it in
For
here.
1600.
A shy teenager named Charlie is the hero of The Perks of Being This Kind of Flower.
It's
Player
a
one.
wallflower, though. I know it's
Yes.
I had to buzz in.
And now to finish off the round.
This novel tells us that 16-year-old Esmeralda can dance with rotating swords balanced on her forehead.
On her forehead? Did you say forehead?
Player 2.
What's up, Kev?
What is the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yes.
Forehead?
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the
Well, I
scores.
could bid less, but we're gonna
Player
double
1,
our money
you've got
here.
the lead going
Let's
into
go.
Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off. the
Not
lead.
too
You're
far off
trailing
the
Player
lead.
3, but there's plenty of
Not
game
too
left.
far off the lead there.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read
I wonder
the
if it'll let me
categories,
type in
then give you a few
six
seconds
digits.
to consider your wager.
Stephen King. All right, we got this, guys. We got this.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
The Stand. One, dun, 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 dun. That's right, isn't it? Man, we had $102,000. Put it all on the line.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
This 1974 bestseller was originally
Carrie.
subtitled A Novel of a Girl with a Frightening Power.
I knew it. I knew it. I've never read a Stephen King novel in my life, but I know this one.
Let's see how everyone did.
Player 3, your question.
Let's go.
Very good. What was your wager?
Hey, they actually got one right.
Player 2,
Fire
your
starter.
question.
Well, I could see that.
Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Your question, Player 1. That's it. Right, well done. And your wager was?
Whoa! Look how stunned he is. He's so
Congratulations to the
stunned.
Big winner here today on Jeopardy.
We did it.
Player 1.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.
Hi,
Bye,
folks.
Alex.
I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game. Sorry, you haven't qualified yet.
Man, what do they want? What do they want from me?
We got all kinds of fun stats for you.
I'm averaging like $90,000 a game. Worst category, food. What? That's one of our best categories. Doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, it could be 1 million. We're definitely not going to get to 1 million, but with games like that, we probably could have. Yeah, I've seen the original, Carrie. We watched it. I don't know. I watched it. Yes. Maybe I watched it with my friends or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. All right. I think I'm good. We can't top that. We can't top that. Trebek, you'll be missed. Win 5 in a row. Oh man, so we just that one game we had a bad game. That sucks, man. Right in the middle too. Right in the middle. What a bummer. I've never heard the clip of Trebek messing up reading promos. But Trebek was the best. And so yeah, the reason I did this today, well, for obvious reasons, but also, so Thursday, supposedly my PlayStation 5 should arrive. So I'll be streaming Thursday night with my PS5, I think. And I might be streaming the next day too, assuming it comes. Assuming it comes, I might be streaming Friday as well. I think I'm going to take the day off work even. So I'm going to be playing. I might as well be streaming it, right? Why not? Anybody else doing online right now? Hey, Alex Trebek tribute? No? Dang it. Well, Author Blues is playing The Witness. That's cool. It's a terrible game to stream though, because everybody's backseat you all the time. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doodle-doodle-doo. Since playing ActRaiser could be fun. Not ActRaiser, Earthbound. Could do that. Guys, you're wasting all your points. You might need those someday for something. I'll check in on the spy cam. Oh, let's see what it does. It's been doing weird stuff when I pull up the spy cam. It's been showing something like video from like years ago. No, that looks like right now. Yeah, that's right now. All right, it's okay. It worked. Should you change? Oh, back to school is available. It's whatever you want to do, Skittlebrow. I would really love it if somebody made for their movie picks Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because that's available. And, you know, maybe not like right now, but at the end of the month would be really a good time to watch it, right? No, I didn't make it, Big Al. I didn't make it. But there's still people here with movie picks, so... Yeah, we're going to watch a movie on Sunday night, so we'll see what we're going to watch. It was going to be Chopping Mall, but if Skittlebrow wants to change his pick, we could do something different. Yeah, these are all the games here on the wall. You can see the TV, and I'm playing on the little thing here. Well, just let me know. Preferably before Sunday. That way people can get the movie if they need it. If they don't have Prime or something. But yeah, I'm going to play Demon's Souls. And I mean, I'll have other stuff to play as well, so we'll just see how it goes. But I hope as long as Demon's Souls arrives, I want to play Demon's Souls, so... You want to go back to school instead? All right. Hey, and go back to my place to straighten out my Longfellow. The Triple Lundy. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, just the little bit of gameplay I've watched, because I've tried not to spoil it, because I've never played the original. It looks insane. Like, it looks so cool. It looks amazing. So I can't wait. Cannot wait to play it. All right, so let's raid Sin stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday night, hopefully. Unless you're not interested in that sort of thing, which is fine. And I'll see you on every other Twitch channel that I ever peruse. Oh man, thanks for helping out with all the trivia questions and helping me make a lot of money. Who doesn't like making lots of money? Say what's up to Sin. Tell him good luck. I assume he's playing blind, so don't spoil the game, but Earthbound's kind of fun to watch anyway. Alright, take care. Good night.